Well, let's start the recap, shall we? So I could use some help from you guys to see where you guys remember things and where you don't. So we started back in the hallway, and um, yeah, let's pick it up from there. Who wants to start the recap here?
Somebody didn't know how to build a house and put doorways on the floor and the ceiling.
Uh-huh.
And there was a dead mimic in one.
That probably wasn't dead if we messed with it when time reversed itself.
Mm-hmm. Luckily, you didn't go over there.
Yeah. Otherwise, we would have found out.
There was a
it would've went
candle at the
chomp.
end of the hallway.
Yeah, and that candle caused us no end of grief because we were tracing the wax
Yeah, like what?
Yeah.
through the cavern.
We got a lot of treasure, 5,000 gold pieces,
Yeah.
Yep.
some stuffed animals with ruby eyes,
Yep.
a few more gems, a lot of potions.
Some trinket that Griff has.
You're not supposed to remember.
Oh, I remember.
Everybody remembers.
um, and we went exploring and we found the kid's room. And
Yep.
he had the toys, and that's where he found, of course, the stuffed animals and the marbles and something else. And then we went on and we found his mother's room, Felicia's room. And I found a journal there, and other stuff happened. Yeah. Somebody else took up.
Yeah.
I can do it, but
Seemed like the kid's dad made some kind of deal to keep his son alive, but as a ghost.
Yep.
yes.
Yep. He had to open some kind of gate thing or something.
Yeah.
And somebody was basically threatening him, and he was trying to figure out how to open the gate, and his wife didn't like that, he was using the kid to try and figure it out or some such, I think.
One of the gates did open. He said a gate. I was able to open the gate in the journal.
Yes.
Yep.
And I had a question about that. I'll read you the notes I wrote, if that's okay with Eric.
Yes.
Back in the temple, we found a journal, and I'll just read what my scribbled notes are. A journal we found in the temple speaks about something called a Vigate. A terrible sacrifice must be made. Who would do such a thing? Is this the gate Viren created? What does it do precisely? Is it closed? How do we know? So that's what I scribbled.
Uh-huh.
This sounds like the thing.
That's what I think they might be the same.
What are the chances there's two people named Buren?
So, so I'm just a little worried. I just don't know how it all relates.
Good.
Also, bear showed up in the final fight for some reason. It was just a random bear that fought with us.
That's true. And I don't know.
And Leandra ran away.
Yeah. Hey now.
She's a fancy noble. She's not supposed to be in fights.
Oh, I'm glad. Tom's
I
forgiving of
think
that.
it's our job everyone else's job to protect her. Or at least that's what that one guy said, whose name I don't remember.
Zarad.
Yeah.
You guys met one of my favorite sympathetic characters, Sully, the little boy who was supposedly, or apparently, I should say, sacrificed in order to open this gate. Using a ritual, his father, Viren, found a way to manage to keep him around or alive. Possibly not in the way that he used to be.
No, not at all.
Felicia didn't like the idea of him doing that to their child, so she planned an escape with Sully. Unfortunately, Viren found out, and walled her in the basement.
Yikes. Total Edgar Allan Poe.
I was just gonna say the same thing.
And we need to remember there's another woman involved in all of this, too.
Mm-hmm.
She was the one who kept urging Viren to build the gate and threatening him and saying, if you don't do it, I'll come and kill your kid and
Did we
your
get her
wife.
name or not? I don't remember.
You guys did not.
Okay.
Don't think so.
Speculation's welcome. Um, let's see. You guys, you guys went through the walls, through a secret compartment that Sully showed you to spy on his dad, and ended up seeing a scene between his dad and a woman who was threatening him, like you guys said, and at the last minute. She warned him that he was being spied on, and he glanced over and sprouted into the creature.
He got very angry with us.
Yeah.
Yes. At which point, a banging began to occur at the door of the room where you guys were hiding in Felicia's room. And you guys found all those stuffed animals, the ruby-eyed stuffed animals. And got a very strange scene with Sully laughing about them having ruby eyes, but no real explanation given. Then some of you wound up in the basement. Others of you wound up in the war room, where
Yeah, we had a run-in with the deer-headed thing.
Mhm.
We all ran.
Yeah. After you guys stopped to fight it for a few minutes. And then you guys ran away, went to the war room, found some stuff, some nice treasure, and solved my rope puzzle and rappelled down as the other group failed the rope puzzle. Could not climb up.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Doors and ropes.
Apparently, those are the two things.
And letter puzzles or whatever that other thing was.
I throw level 6 monsters at you, and you guys have no problem.
Right.
You guys just mow through it without any issue.
Level 1 puzzles were screwed.
Yeah. But I solved your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 puzzle, but that
Yes,
was in a
you
different
did.
place.
That was in the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was
I
in the
had no
commercial
clue
break.
about that thing.
Me neither. I was like, what?
That's what
is
I'm
going-
talking about. Like, I didn't know. Thank God you're there, because I don't know.
And in this area, you guys found a completely wrecked foyer area that led into a dining room with a chandelier that lay on top of a table where you found Tom's bag of golding, which is awesome. I love that name.
Golding.
That is pretty awesome.
Which led
But we
into-
haven't- We haven't
go on.
officially we haven't officially split everything up yet, right?
No, I think you guys just agreed on how much you wanted to split.
Because I haven't put. Okay, I was just making sure because I haven't put anything on my sheet yet
Yeah,
because
I
it
didn't
hasn't
either.
been like officially done.
Right.
So I didn't want to. Anyway,
Well, as
Um,
Bub's treasurer, I say that we have officially split it up, so everyone gets 500 gold.
yes.
Okay. And then there's 2,000 left to just for
Yes.
party
Yep.
needs, right?
If we need whatever. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I will
I will go update this.
now officially put on my sheet.
Now, Budrum, do you want me to keep track of your gold, or do you want to keep track of it?
I want. I think Budrum would want Tom to take care of his money.
Okay.
I wonder why that is.
He'd spend it on tea sets.
I forgot he had a tea set.
It's the number one thing in my inventory. A tea set.
That's
His
hilarious.
most prized possession.
It is. If you as a DM destroy that, you will never be forgiven.
Don't take any large falls.
Whoops.
You guys followed the candle wax trail through the kitchen and into a secret passageway where Sully showed you the way to his dad's secret chamber where he does his experiments, which you guys ended up watching. After a close encounter with the creature as it lurked just around the corner from you, Tom followed some instructions that Sully gave him bravely and shot an arrow into the foyer, so the monster ran after it. And the rest of the group continued on into the ceremony room, which was actually more of an open courtyard. In here, you guys watched the scene where you saw Sully and his dad walking over to a well, and Dad put on a jester or a clown mask and a jester hat, and the clown mask had a ruby in the right eye this time around, whereas before it did not. And he sacrificed Sully. He drained his blood into the deer skull and placed it on his head, transforming him into the creature. And you guys fought it and destroyed it. I thought it was going to be a more difficult battle than it was, and it was not.
Talon got hurt pretty bad.
Yeah,
That's true.
it was difficult for some of us.
It probably would have been harder if it hadn't been damaged previously by
Yes.
half of us.
It was
So, otherwise
it was
would have been
previously damaged, and I also got some pretty bad rolls for it, but it was still really cool the way you guys took it down.
nice.
And I took
And
its
then-
head without even meaning to.
Yeah, Talon landed the final blow with Budrum and
Yes.
took its head off, and the creature fell into a pile of leaves as its skull lays on the ground in front of Budrum. And now you guys are free to do what you want. The well is starting to glow a pale white to blue light. It's very faint at the moment, but you can tell as you look at it, it is growing in intensity. And let's see. That was where we left off. You guys talking in the chat about wanting a short rest.
Huh.
Leandra
Talon.
wants to try and use some detect magic, by the way,
Okay.
on pretty much everything. Anything people will put forward.
Okay. Is that like
So-
an area of effect spell, or is
Yeah,
that
and
like
it lasts for 10 minutes. So,
Okay,
30 feet in 10 minutes.
Yep.
cool. So,
I was thinking it was 30
could
feet.
you tell me what detect magic does aside from detecting this is a magic thing?
for the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Okay, so you guys start your short rest while I pull up the inventory list that I sent you.
I'm pulling it up too.
Yep. I saved it somewhere. Let me find it.
Let's see if I can find it.
Treasure to date.
What's the hit points that you can gain back on a short rest? Because I do not have the handbook here.
It'd be a hit dice.
You can use hit
Is one hit
dice.
okay, 1 hit dice.
You roll your hit dice and add your con modifier to it
Okay.
for
you
each
con modifier?
that you roll. Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So let's see. We're all level 4. So if you, in theory, want to, you can roll 4 of whatever your hit dice is, and then add your con to each one.
It's
If you
either
want.
a
If you-
D8. I think it's a D8, but it might be a D10 for a ranger.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, mine's a
think
D10.
Ranger's a D. I have to look. I haven't played a Ranger in like a while. Here we go. I found it. The treasure sheet.
It's whatever dice you roll when you level up.
Yep.
So I will do my best with some of these, but I'm not great with the schools of magic. So we'll see how this goes.
I've got the only spell we need now at level 4. Heat metal. Just gonna heat everything up all the time. Anything wearing armor is getting heated up.
Oh, nice. Heat metal. Ow! 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 Yeah, you have that, and then and then Rowan's got shocking grasp. So yeah.
So I have, well, for level 4 hit dice. I should save a few or a couple in case I get killed, right?
I would do them like one at a time, and then see what that gets you as far as hit points go.
Okay.
I wouldn't like roll them all at once.
Yeah,
But
that's what I was
just me.
thinking. Okay.
Roll all the
Well-
dice.
You also got
Right?
some hit points back by using a potion last session.
Yeah,
I'm
he
not-
has that marked down.
Yeah, I'm not dead. I'm at 24 now, and I only had 27. So,
Oh, all right.
and that was only out of using 2 hit dice. So I'm pretty good.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Talon will run a lap.
How do you guys keep track of your spells?
Just throw them into a notepad in a section called spell info,
Okay.
and then separate them by cantrips, and then level 1, etc. There's probably a more fancy way of doing it. I just copy them and do on. I just put them on my character sheet in that section. Just use notepad.
Yeah. I'm using that spreadsheet, so
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
gotta figure it out. But I might just do a notepad for all the spells.
Yeah,
I
spells are a
started to
pain.
add the stats of animals to my file.
Oh man.
Ah. Oh, like all the animals you can change into. I would probably keep that as a separate file for me if I was doing it, but that's just me, and that's because there's like so many. I probably should do that with spells too. I just haven't yet because I'm lazy.
Page.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and everything's separated by heading, so I can jump to like the level 4 headings, like cantrips, and then
I have
Level
no
one,
idea
level
how to set up a web page. So you know way more than me.
So if you don't want to do that, Jessica, what I would suggest is what I do is I have a file and like all my spells have SSS at the beginning so that I can just search for SSS and jump from spell to spell.
Hmm.
And
Oh, that's cool.
then all the monsters have at the beginning and
Nice.
things like that so that I can quickly jump from place to place. And that's why I put everything in one file because I have ways
That's
to
cool.
quickly search through it.
Clever. Oh shit, I clicked the wrong thing.
Whoops.
Oh no.
my original method was kind of like that. I just used folders. Like I had one folder, and in the side I had one page that was equipment, one that was spells, one that was whatever else, just like categories kind of separated like that.
Oh, nice. I could throw everything into a Word file though, and then do it by headings that way, I suppose, and not have to do a physical web page.
Yeah, I have a bad habit of accidentally deleting
now that-
things.
Now that MS Word can do headings and stuff, which I know how to do.
Okay. So here we go, for better or worse. Leandra, what does it look like as you cast the spell?
Am I unmuted?
Yes.
Yep.
I think Leandra is surrounded by blue light for a minute, and I think the blue light kind of goes out, starts questing.
Okay.
That's how I kind of picture it. It's looking for things and just sort of goes seeking.
Okay. It goes immediately over to Tom's new bag, which I guess would be transmutation.
I think so.
Maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is.
Let's see. Then it goes to the diamond ring and is a divination.
Huh.
Sorry, I just wrote some notes for myself. Now that you guys have all this information. Let's see. I'm struggling to remember who has what at this point. So I think it's going over to Griff next. And a couple of spots light up on Griff. Some stuff in, you see an aura that is in his bag as well as on his new amulet.
Okay.
Then back to Tom's bag.
That amulet, what kind of school is it? Do we know?
Oh, gotcha. Sorry. Forgot. That would be... probably enchantment.
Okay.
And the other two, or the other things in his bag, I should say. One is evocation, I believe, and the other is illusion.
Okay.
They are in his bag, so you can't really tell what's what at this point.
That's fine.
unless Griff took everything out.
I suspect he did not.
No, Griff's forgot about him actually. For now, at least.
Yeah. So back over to Tom's bag. Would Tom have taken all this stuff out for this?
Leander will certainly tell you what she's doing. She's not trying to.
Yeah. Not much is actually in the bag of holding right now. Most of the stuff Tom has is still in his backpack.
Okay.
So
would it have stayed there during this spell?
I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry.
So we'll just assume everything else is out in front.
Yeah.
Let's just make it easy.
That's a fair assumption.
It goes over to the badge that has a shield on it.
Okay.
And that is transmutation. It goes to the key, which I'm struggling to figure out what this one would be. We'll call that transmutation as well.
Okay.
Does that identify potions? I don't think it does.
I mean, it's going to tell you if they're magical. That's all. I would think.
As opposed to water.
Yes. It won't tell you what they do unless you use
Gotcha.
identify.
So
Only somebody knew that spell.
the rose-colored liquid in the ornate bottle is enchantment.
Huh.
The pink effervescent liquid in the vial is also enchantment.
Okay.
It goes over to the health potions, which you already know
Right.
are health potions, but evocation either way. I'm pretty sure that's evocation. That's it.
So no stuffed animals.
Nope.
No on the arrows.
Oh, I must have passed over the arrows. It does go over to the arrows,
Okay.
and
That's probably
those are
evocation.
invocation.
Okay.
Earring with the F stamped on it.
Nothing there.
Okay. And the dice and the marbles, nothing.
The dice and the marbles are what's in Griff's bag. So,
Huh.
Ha!
yeah.
Nice.
And the mystery key with the question mark on
Mystery key, I think, is transmutation. I think.
it. Okay. Who has that?
Sorry.
Just out of curiosity.
What's that?
Who has that?
That would be on wherever the shield went. So I think Tom had that stuff.
Oh, was that? I did not write that down, so I will do that.
Okay.
Sorry.
I am not sure exactly who picked it up at this point, but I think Tom and Talon went over to grab or to open the cabinet, and I think Tom is the one who picked up all the. I almost said all the junk, all the loot.
That's a badge with shield and a mystery key, right?
Yes,
Okay, thanks.
and then you guys split up the arrows.
I can't use them, so someone else can split them. I've got crossbow bolts. So
I'm a little
So are
hesitant
you
to use them
guys-
because I don't want to hit my friends with an area effect attack.
oops.
Are you guys going to take a short rest or a long rest?
I'd like a short rest.
I think
Yeah.
a short rest.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to stay here.
No.
Okay.
I think we've stayed here long enough.
Didn't you say the well was starting to glow?
It is.
Um,
Over time, it
Also
is
that-
growing in intensity.
sure, I'm not sure what that's about, but
Yeah.
During your short rest, as you look around, you realize there is no way out of this room that is apparent. Because the way you came in is now caved in.
Ooh.
Tom's
Is there
gonna look
anything
down
else you guys
the.
want to do?
Tom's gonna
go
look
ahead.
down the well and drop a rock down the well.
Okay. As you drop the rock, it continues down the well. You can now see the bottom of the well. It is completely dry, and it goes down quite a ways. And there's nothing at the bottom when you just watch your rock hit the bottom of the well. The light seems to come from everywhere and nowhere in particular. There's no light source, but it does seem to be coming from all of the walls of the well.
and is the well magical?
Oh yeah. Well's magical. Sorry.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yes, it is.
Because glowing of light isn't normal. It's just glowing out of nowhere.
Is there more than one magic around the well? I mean, the light is one certainly, but is there anything else?
I'm trying to think of what school it would be here. And I'm going to say transmutation. Anything else you guys want to do during your rest?
Bedroom will speak to Tom. If that's okay.
Yes, go for it.
Go for it.
Okay. Bedroom will just walk up to Tom and pull his belt up and casually say, "That's a lot of gold you've got there."
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, quite a lot.
You know, eventually we'll figure out what all this madness is about, and then we'll all go our separate ways, and we'll split all that money, right?
I guess, yeah, that's the plan. We're all still alive.
And what are you gonna do with your share, fishy? I'll tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna
Okay.
come with me, and we're gonna open the best fucking tavern in the whole realm. Aye?
I I honestly don't know how Tom would respond to that.
Think about it. You're good with money. You could catch all those fishies and bring them in for dinner, and I'd take care of the ale. Huh? It'd be a gold mine.
I'll
Food,
think
drink,
about it.
the bustiest wenches you've ever seen.
I'm not so good at talking to people, there. So
That's okay. You can just
I
sit
don't
in
know
the
about that.
corner and count the gold.
I guess I could do that.
And Leander mutters to Rowan, "It had to come down to winches, didn't it?"
Budrum will pat Tom on the shoulder. It's a deal then. Me and you, business
Isn't it
partners.
usually with the blue?
I don't know.
It's standard everywhere.
Budrum will walk away confidently with a big grin on his face.
Just eye roll at both of them, going, "Really?"
Now I have a question for the dungeon master.
Uh-huh.
I leveled up and got some spells, but as an artificer, I need to prepare the spells in order to use them.
Okay.
Do I wait for a short rest to do that, or do I automatically have them prepared?
That's typically after after a
long
long
rest.
rest.
Okay.
But I don't see any harm in you taking them now. So
Yay!
Alright.
Nice DM.
Rowan, Tom, you've used your thieves tools, right? Around Tom.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So he's gonna go up to you and say, I was thinking about some of these items we have. If you lend me your tools, I can try and figure out what they do.
Ah. Some kind of special magic thing then. Alright.
Yeah, guess.
Because she's curious. Because, yeah.
So I'm gonna do identify as a ritual for every item that I can do that for.
of course you are.
People let me to.
I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
Yes.
Of course you are.
Although
I'm
that's
gonna pull-
probably going to take quite a while, because don't you have to do them each separately? So that's going
And it takes 10 minutes each. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
30 minutes alone just for Griff.
to.
You're not going to be able to rest while you're doing that, though. So you will have to convince everybody to stick around for a couple of extra hours, or
Yeah, I could probably manage that. Do you guys want to figure out? You guys want to spend an hour figuring out what these items do after our short rest?
Do we want to do that specifically here? Maybe we should figure out a way back out first and then go to where the girls are first before we do that. Because, glowing lights and such. I don't quite know if I want to be here when whatever happens, happens. Considering this
Alright.
place.
It's your tools, but I'm going to propose a compromise. I spend 10 minutes to figure out why the well is glowing.
okay.
Okay.
Because I
That's
believe
fine.
it works. You must be able to touch it if it is a magic item or has some other magical imbued object. You learn its properties and how to use them, and if there's any spells as well. So
Okay.
All right.
So this well is after you spend some time with the tools. What does it look like? As are you just waving the tools around like?
prodding things with a lockpick and he picks up
Careful
a
with
piece
that,
of
please.
piece of glass from the chandelier that he's like using as like a lens or like a prism to like bend light and see how.
Broken. Oh, jeez.
It looks like Thomas playing doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's watching you very carefully with these because
Trying to light
So-
things on fire and weird stuff like that.
As you're doing this, you realize that the well is enchanted with what is essentially the effects of a dimension door, almost. It is going to teleport you,
Oh,
and you understand all you have to do is jump in.
we should dangle some rope and then Talon should climb down.
I look over at Budrum. If I do this, does that mean I get a job in the special tavern you guys totally plan without the rest of us?
Of course, I was going to ask everyone here if they
Oh,
wanted
sure
partners.
you were.
You were.
Right.
Just
Jealous.
say he's going to ask us to be the wenches, Rowan.
I
Watch
right?
A noble
I
lady
figured I could be the
such as
vermin
yourself.
catcher or something.
Rowan could perform tricks, making things disappear and fly around the place. Griff could light
Tricks, did you
shite on fire.
That was totally. Oh, that was awesome.
Tricks.
Oh, tricks. Oh, dear.
Do you guys really want me to climb down that well?
I don't want you to, but if you insist.
Just jump.
No, I do not insist.
No,
For once, I'm going to have a backbone and not be like, oh, I'll do it.
I loved
You
that
should send
moment.
Woodrum down.
That was awesome.
I loved that moment as the DM because it was like Talon walking up to the well, like, you guys really want me to jump in as he's climbing over. You guys are so crazy.
Hey.
You want me to jump in.
I'm not that stupid. I might do other things, but that whale's probably bad news.
Everyone's like, no, don't do it. He's
No,
like,
no.
I guess if you insist, I'll
If you really want me to, I'll fucking jump.
No.
We know you'll jump. We've seen you do it before.
Do it.
Or we can just throw Budrum in. I mean, he's small, so.
I'm surprised Tom hasn't jumped yet.
Point of order, I've tried throwing Budrum. He doesn't throw very easily.
Hey, can we find Onyx and throw him in?
That's true.
That would work.
Right?
Because the well doesn't seem super dangerous if it's a dimension door, could we go and identify the rest of the items?
It's up to you guys.
Tom, others?
While
this
I'm
the-
doing
is
that,
this
you guys
the
want to look
beginning of-
around and see if there's another way out?
Yeah, we could do that.
This is the beginning or the end of the short rest? Just
This would be at the end.
Okay.
What if the dimension door is the way out?
I think it is, but yeah, that's my guess.
So, as you guys walk around, Leandra's got perception out the wazoo, so you won't even need to make a roll. A 19 perception.
Yes,
Um,
active, passive perception. Yeah. Sorry.
I have to find ways to counteract that now.
Hey now.
As you guys are out doing all this, I'm just looking at the well and looking back and looking at the...
Jump, jump, jump.
Don't do it. Do it. Do it.
You guys want me to?
While they're looking, Griff is going to send Atticus down there.
Okay.
Doing
Good, send the dragon down. Better than
my
the
internet
half elf.
flaked for like a second.
How far away can Atticus be away from you?
Well, because I have voice of the chain master, I can communicate telepathically as long as we're on the same plane of existence.
Okay. So there doesn't have to be, there's not a distance. that
Not
he can't go.
anymore. I'll double
Nice.
check. We can communicate and perceive through its senses as long as we're on the same plane of existence. There normally it's
nice.
100 feet.
Nice.
Okay.
And hopefully I'm back.
Yes, you
We're
are.
back.
Yay. Yeah, my
So-
internet flaked. Anyway.
Leandra and Tom are searching around to find out if there are other exits from this room.
Tom's
And-
identifying, actually.
Yeah, Tom's
I'll
identifying.
help look.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Okay.
So
I'll
if you could
look
help look
if
at
there's
Rowan,
nothing else to do.
that'd be
Alright.
great. Yeah.
Cool. Yep.
So you guys are walking around trying to see if there are other ways out of this room. You do find other doorways. They seem to be standard doors. And you also find many piles of leaves from
Take some.
Tom already did.
I know, right?
And as you guys are circling back around the room, Leandra Capnos runs up to you.
Aw. She'll give Capnus a couple scritches if he'll let her. Hi.
Well, you will. He's just excited to see you again.
Yay.
And Tom,
She'll tell him what a good boy he is, because he was.
nice.
I checked to make sure Fruffles is still alive in my. He is.
Ruffles has not been fed for 4 days and is
No.
I'm feeding him now.
poor Fruffles.
Oh.
And when she realizes that, she's like, Capnus, if you come with me, I'll feed you, I promise.
And I just gesture to all the slashes on my body from fighting the monster.
Aw.
Ruffles.
Okay.
Hey, Budrum, do you believe you can fly?
I know I can't fly.
So, do you want to identify everything, Tom?
I would like to.
Of course he does.
Group's gonna let me.
Okay. So, starting with the first one, your bag can hold up to 500 pounds. And you already know how to use it.
Yes. At the process of identifying it, can I turn it inside out and see if there's anything else in it?
The bag of golding.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can turn those inside out.
I don't know.
I think this is kind of metagaming, so maybe I don't do this. But in the rules, I think if you turn it inside out, everything that's in it falls out.
Yes, I think.
Yep.
I'd have to look it up.
They did it once in Critical Role. So.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
that's right.
Oh, all right.
Okay. Okay.
Which is going to turn into Tom picking up 2,000 gold pieces. If
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened. That's why I was laughing, because I was like, we thought it was only going to take a couple of hours, but
Oh boy.
now we have to pick up 2,000 gold pieces and count it, and recount it.
Oh,
So as you are giving Capnos his scritches, you just hear the sound of clattering money as it goes everywhere.
Yes.
It's like the
Uh-oh.
jackpot at an arcade. Just
I
happened.
did something. I wanted to see what would happen if I turned it inside out. I'm sorry, guys. Oh no.
There is nothing else
Hilarious.
inside the bag.
Okay.
So who's on cleanup duty?
Budrum.
Probably everyone.
I was just going to suggest, but
Okay. As you move on to the diamond ring, you see that it is an item that can be attuned to, and it provides access to the identify spell, because I was being nice.
Nice.
I'm going to call that the Ring of Identify.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's see. Griff still has his 3 items, so I'm going to skip past those until you guys convince him to, or if you can. Unless
Griff.
Griff is interested.
Yeah. No, yeah, he is.
Okay.
Well, I guess he wouldn't know that the 2 bags, the marbles and the dice.
Leander would have pointed out that she was going through and being really honest, and so she would have.
Okay. Yeah.
She wouldn't have known what they were, but she would have pointed to spots in your bag, sort of where they appeared, and and said, "Hey, those are magical. Whatever's in there."
Okay. Yeah, he'll get those out, and then he'll just kind of like hold the necklace out.
Okay. So as Tom, as you spend time with the dice, these are victory dice. So they have 3 uses, and when you roll them, you can manipulate the numbers to be whatever you want them to be.
Sweet.
So they are 2 6-sided die. And after you use them, the 3 times they shatter. Let's see. So the bag of marbles, as you spread the marbles out, there are 3 identical marbles. They are pearlescent. And as you spend time with them, they are actual pearls. They provide you with the ability to regain a spell slot if you crush it.
Sweet.
So you have 3 of those. The rest of the bag was just marbles. The badge, when you activate it, it is an attunable item, and when you activate it, it provides the user heavy armor that can be quickly donned and doffed. I don't know if those are the right words.
Those are the right words.
I think it is actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So you can quickly come in and out of armor.
Cool.
Yeah.
What kind of heavy armor? Like, is it plate mail or something? Or
It is. It's not plate mail. It is. I think it's just chain mail. I'll have to look this up.
And does it have like the weight and such of chainmail, or is it just a?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
It is actual heavy armor, so you would need to be proficient with it.
Okay.
Nope. Not neat.
I think there's only one of you who could use that, actually.
Probably Tom,
Yeah, I
Wait.
would think so.
I think.
Yeah.
Tom's proficient in heavy armor. And he's
Dang.
a strength 13, but
Gotcha.
because I have a high dex, it's better
Cool.
to do medium armor.
Right.
Do you want
I
to
had, a
put
guy, I had a guy in a campaign that wasn't strong. He wore heavy or wore plate, but he wasn't strong enough, so his movement was always halved because it was too heavy for him.
Oh man.
Damn.
Ouch.
Woodrum, Tom is holding out this badge to you,
Mm-hmm.
asking if you want it.
Okay. He slowly takes it and then goes back to mopping up the gold.
that way when he's really noisy, he can take it off so that he's not so noisy?
Yeah.
You have a mystery key. This key will work on. It has 3 uses as well, and so any door that you need to open but you're struggling to open, if you slide the mystery key in, it will unlock it.
Nice.
After the 3rd use, the key will turn to dust.
So
Let's see.
with the badge,
Mhm.
so I can ditch my heavy armor?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, in that case, Bertram will put the badge on his armor, and then it will engage, and it'll just fall to the floor with a giant clang from the way. And then he'll take it back off and be like, "Oh!" And I'll probably take off my armor then and just keep the badge in my pocket.
Okay.
Do you want us to turn our backs or?
He's got like rags on. He's fine.
Oh.
So Woodrum, it activates as an action, and it's an instantaneous effect. So as soon as you activate the badge, there's a shimmer that goes over your body, and the mail will appear.
And I can
on you.
do that before combat as well.
Yes.
Okay.
If you know you're going into a situation where you're going to need it, you can do that, or you could, you know, take it off whenever you're trying to be sneaky, so on, so on.
Cool.
You're the only one who's noisy, so I thought I'd throw you both.
Thank you.
If you want,
You know,
can-
so you don't take off your armor before going into a boss battle like you almost did in Rose Lake.
if you want, I can put your old armor in my my bag.
Yes, please. Budrum hands it to Tom.
What kind of armor is it?
It's just heavy armor.
Is it scale mail?
No, I think it's chain. Let me check. Yeah, chain mail. So it weighs 55 pounds.
Yikes! That's heavy. Woo.
On the little dwarf. No wonder he doesn't
Yeah.
fly. The rose-colored liquid in the ornate bottle. It is a perfume of bewitching. So when you spray this on you, you have advantage on charisma-based checks. So performance or persuasion, deception, so on. And you have enough uses of that to use it 5 times.
Sweet.
And
The-
Leandra has that, right?
Yeah, at the moment. Yep, I have a lot of the vials. And I assume we're at the end of all this, we're gonna have to figure out how we divide up all this stuff.
The pink liquid, the effervescent liquid, is a filter of love.
Oh, shit.
So one-time use, the whoever drinks it is charmed for the next day by the person who they see next. So that could be fun.
Oh dear.
Let's see.
The health potions, how much do they heal? Just so I can write it down.
What was it?
The health potions, how much
Um,
do they heal?
They are, I believe, they are 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. The arrows provide the target with an additional 1d6 force damage.
Okay.
And Talon has 5, I have 4, I believe.
Right. I don't know what you guys want to call those.
I call them boom boom arrows.
Boom boom arrows. That's exactly what I was thinking in my mind, and I was like, "That's dumb. I don't want to say that." Apparently, we're on the same wavelength. So
We're both dumb.
I have written it down because you guys made it so.
We have a restaurant here that has kind of like hot, spicy sauce called Boom Boom sauce. So that's what I always think of when someone says Boom Boom. So Boom Boom arrows works. So I'll just say I want to use the Boom Boom arrow then when I decide to.
So, what did those liquids do? I had somebody at our door for a second, so I missed that.
So the first one, the perfume of bewitching, provides advantage on charisma-based checks, persuasion, deception,
Nice.
and the other one was a filter of love. So it provides whoever drinks it falls in love with the next person they see for the next day.
That's hilarious.
So I can imagine the shenanigans you guys will get.
Yes.
There is a narrative reason I gave these specific items, by the way. They're not random.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Felicia wanted to charm her husband and stop him from doing crazy things. Yeah.
Aw.
It's a good plan, but
Yeah, just didn't work out for her.
Yeah, it
She
didn't
never had
quite
a
work out
dance.
so well.
He figured it out.
Yikes.
Um,
Total friggin' Poe, I swear. Yikes.
the Griffin's amulet is a dark shard amulet. And so it provides you with the ability to learn a new cantrip off of the Warlock spell list. Being is that nobody knows that Griff is in that situation. That's all meta. What Tom
Yep.
finds out is that it provides you the ability to learn a new cantrip that comes from a strange spell set.
Is that kind of my
Man, I'm doing some
That's
mental
what-
gymnastics here. It's not
That's
going
what
to work.
Tom says exactly. You get to learn a new cantrip, from a strange spell set or something like that.
Interesting.
You have to attune to it.
Sweet.
You want it, Boodrum?
Um,
You know spells, right?
I know some.
Yeah, here you go. Give that one a try.
as it's still on Griff's neck. And that's it, I think, right?
Yeah.
That's everything.
that's all I see. Yeah.
Boodrum got the badge of heavy armor.
Mhm.
Anybody interested in the mystery key or the ring of identity?
Oh, well, Tom can probably take that identify ring, unless he wants to use rituals all the time, but that'll take a while.
Yeah, at some point probably
Um,
Tom started using the ring instead of a ritual.
Yeah, I know, right?
Sped things up a little bit.
Yep.
Does
You
the
can
ring
name
have
the badge
a
whatever you
limited
want, but I just
number of
call it the
uses?
Badge of Valor.
Oh, nice.
Does the ring have a number of uses? Like
It does not.
Oh, cool.
That's nice.
Nice.
I was being nice because I forgot
Yay.
that Tom would get Identify as a ritual.
this way I don't have to take it as a
Wait, spend 10 minutes. So, as you're updating these treasure things, Eric, are you going to send us updated descriptions and
Yeah,
whatnot?
I can do that.
Cool. Please.
I just assumed. I took notes. I doing just so. assumed that's what people. Yeah.
That works too.
Yep. Cool.
I'll send it just in case, but yeah, you guys are
Cool.
free to use your notes.
Awesome.
Talon, you're always sneaking about and getting no good. You want the ring of mystery? Mystery, sorry.
Sorry, I was muted. What'd you say?
You know what? You kind of broke up on my end.
You
I
want
love it.
the
Yeah.
mystery?
Oops.
I heard mystery.
I think we've lost Tom.
Sorry.
I reach out for the key. Sure, I'll take it. And I promise I won't drop it down the well.
Tom,
Uh,
completely.
Griff has this ritual, no, not ritual, this identified party wraps up, and you send Atticus down the well. You said he's able to send you pictures, right?
Yeah, it says that we can communicate telepathically. He has like not with words and stuff. It's kind of emotions, feelings.
Mhm.
So in my brain, for whatever reason, it's kind of translated to emojis.
Yes.
But I do have the ability
And
to
that's-
look through its eyes, smell with its nose, that kind of junk too.
Okay. As Atticus goes through the well, and you look back after him, you don't see him anymore down the well. And as you do that ability feature, whatever.
Yeah.
Uh,
Close my eyes and You look through his. See if it
He,
works.
what you see around is a bunch of trees.
Does it look like the forest where we were before we came in here?
It does.
Okay. All right. Then I'm just gonna pop him into his dimension for a minute
Okay.
and turn to everybody else and say, so it looks like it goes back out to the forest where all those weird people were chasing after us. Speaking of that, where's Fish? Where's Tuna?
He's off.
What do we do with Tuna?
He's with the girls.
Did they leave? Are they still in that room? Or did they come
No,
out?
they left. The doors open and they left.
Oh,
And
right,
so
right, okay.
I asked them to wait for
Oh,
me.
that's
We'll
right.
see what they do. But they're outside.
Fair enough.
Okay.
But
Now, do any of these doors lead anywhere? There were some doors around the outside of the. Courtyard.
I don't think we actually. I know a number of them were blocked off. Right by rubble. Is that
Yes.
what you said? Yeah.
Yes.
Did any of them lead out like anywhere else?
You could open some of them, but you guys did not when you
Okay.
guys went around.
Yeah, we were more interested in what you were discovering, Tom.
Oh, sorry about that.
So what about the rest of the stuff? I kind of like the idea of the marbles.
oh yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, Griff's just gonna toss you the bag. He's
Okay,
content.
cool. She'll catch it. Thank you.
Actually, he's gonna keep one of the regular ones though.
Oh,
Nice.
because Leander's spell slots only refresh on a long rest,
Ah,
and so
I think most everyone's does,
except the warlock.
except
Yeah.
that.
What?
Does the artificer also refresh on a short?
No, but I get all my arcane shot arrows on a short
You're
rest.
right.
So,
Oh, nice.
and most of the artificer spells are like utility stuff, like
Huh.
identify or detect magic, things like that.
Oh, cool.
Oh, no.
You guys want to divide anything else?
Does anybody want these Liar's dice?
Hmm.
I could use them. If not,
Cool. All right.
all right, back in the bag they go.
If anyone else doesn't want that witching potion, I could use it. Because she's got, that's what a lot of her skills are based in. That's kind of metagame-ish, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
take it.
I don't mind.
you know.
So
Okay, you have
before we-
5 uses of that perfume, by the way.
Oh, nice. Cool.
And
Has
it'll give you
everybody gotten
advantage.
something?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
And the arrows have been split up, right?
Yep.
Does everybody have at least one health on them? So I guess I'm being a mom.
I
don't know
think
if I
I
do or
do.
not.
Let me look.
I do not have any.
No,
I
really
think
need
I've
it,
got
'cause I have a
one.
second wind.
So
Okay,
let's
yeah,
say
we've
we
I
got
have
have
all of the health potions in the middle. There are 9 of them.
Right. Right. So everyone take one.
Oh,
and then there are 3
mine
next-
does say I have one actually. I just looked at it.
Well, still, can't hurt to have at least a little bit more than one if we have
Yeah.
more available, and then there's 9. So
Griff's just gonna take one.
Okay, I'll take one.
What do you think happens if you give a baby a love potion?
oh,
It'll most certainly love you.
I don't want it to love me. I'm fine with it where it is, but I'm just curious.
let's see. So there's what, 6 of us?
Yeah, so
6
everyone
PM?
gets one, and then
So
there are
so
three
we each take one, and then there's 3 extra. We could put them in Tom's bag in case somebody needs one.
I don't think they should be in the bag. I mean, we could,
Oh
but
well,
because I mean, it should be easily accessible.
true.
I don't know, just
So
Side note.
so somebody should hang on to them.
Side note: we're using Mercer's homebrew rule of potions, so you can
Okay.
you
I don't know
can
what that
take
is.
your own. You can provide yourself with a health potion as a bonus action in battle.
Oh,
If you want to
nice.
administer it to anybody else, it's an action.
gotcha.
Nice.
I'll be there in a
I
sec.
like
Ray.
that rule.
So
My
The end of
Schwann's
the
guy's
mom.
here, so I'm going to step away for a minute.
the Angel's the mom, so
Okay.
she gets an extra health potion. Rowan, you don't have that much health, so maybe you should take another health potion.
Oh, all
I'm
right.
usually as far away
If
from
no
the
one else
danger as possible,
cares.
so I'll pass.
And maybe Talon? Because
E
you also take a lot of
Yeah.
damage sometimes.
probably.
All right, so I have 2 now. So would that be 3? You're saying, or
No, or you take 2.
okay? Yeah, I have 2 now, so I'm good.
And I now
So-
have 3, so that works.
Talon, Rowan, and who else?
Leandra,
Okay.
Oh, cool.
because she's the mom.
Because we all know my Talon's habit of charging into things.
Cool. That
It's
works.
gonna. All right. We'll see. Okay. That works. We'll see if Leandra wants that 3rd potion or that last potion.
Maybe she'll give it to her Swan man for all of his service.
All right, let's just do a quick check through the doors.
Nope, not yet.
Okay, we'll wait.
Okay.
What? I was answering a question. If you guys were talking to me, I wasn't sure. What?
It's all good.
Ed was like, let's
Oh,
check
boy.
those doors. And you were like, no, not now.
Oh,
She's like, no way.
yes, door checking.
You're like, you get away from those doors.
I forbid you to check these doors. You're
Send
not
Talon
doing it.
first.
Okay. There are 2 available doors to be checked.
I'm
You've
putting my
got-
badge on.
Okay. You've got a door all the way on the west side of the room, and you've got a door all the way to kind of like the northwest. It's kind of more on the. It's on the western wall, but it's northwest in comparison to the other one.
I'm gonna go the northwest one.
Okay. As you try to open the door, locked.
Only we had a thief.
Well, we have
Tom
that.
still have
No,
the
not
Iron
now.
Thieves tools?
Still has my tools.
Because if he does, he's gonna try unlocking it. He now has proficiency in them.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah.
All right. I'll be curious to see how this goes.
Okay, the
To
key has
explain-
disappeared. We don't have the key.
To explain that narratively, Rowan is gonna be coaching you through how to
Yep.
unlock a door.
Cool. That works.
I've seen you do this a few times. I'm gonna give it a try.
Go ahead and roll that. That would be a dex check with proficiency.
So that's 14 plus 2 for dexterity plus 2 for proficiency. Right?
Nice.
Hmm.
That's 18 total.
Okay. You pop the door open. Inside is a few steps forward. Well, you don't have dark vision. You don't see anything.
It's just blackness, guys. We'll have to check the other door.
Funny.
Griff will go poke his head in there.
Okay. Griff, what you see with your half elf eyes is um, what looks like the beginning of.
Oh, have we lost Eric?
Whoops.
I wasn't sure it was just me.
Yeah. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, wait, is my internet flaking again? Nope.
Can you guys hear me?
There you are. I
Yay.
came down.
Okay. That's weird. I wasn't muted or anything. Okay. So as you look through, you see the beginnings of a hallway. It looks as though the floor drops out a few steps in, and you cannot see the other end of the hallway.
Okay. I'll relay that.
So there's like a big abyss there or something?
Essentially.
Okay.
I don't think it's that way.
Uh-huh.
We do the other door, or we jump in the well now?
Yeah, that's a better idea. Tom will give Leandra back her thieves' tools.
Mine.
Tom walks up to
Thank
Leandra.
you.
Here are your thieves' tools.
Nope.
Rowan just steps in.
Yeah,
No,
I'm like, hey, nope. Mine.
no, not now.
Right,
Women
mixed
are
up names there.
individuals, Tom.
Oh,
By the way, has
That was-
anyone claimed the deer skull?
nope.
No.
Well,
No.
I
Boudreaux
figured
will
the dog would be over there chewing on it.
pick it up, put it in his bag.
I was gonna say
Okay.
I don't think anyone in this group are like the Sunday session where they literally take everything.
Did someone take the filter of love?
No.
If no one objects, I'll keep it. I don't know what I'll do with it.
You have to do
Okay.
something good with it. That's Griff's one condition.
Okay.
You have to let him know.
I will.
Nice.
He wants to be in
Leandra, we decided you got an extra health potion because you're gonna heal us when we die.
Okay.
Yeah.
As the bear will walk over.
You
with
put a
the
lot of
potion.
trust in me. Oh, I'll
Yeah,
heal you
I
if I
think-
like you. How's that? Oh, no, wait.
I think they gave you one, me one, and Talon an extra one. I think so.
Yep. Me.
So that takes care of all the health potions.
So when everybody goes down, you just wait for the bear to pop back into Leandra form and go heal you. Okay. What's next?
The western
Proceed.
door.
Yay!
Also
we're
Yeah,
locked.
sorry.
Yeah.
Go check it.
Yep, there were two doors. One of them led into what appears to be a big abyss.
Yeah, we're like, nope.
I'm
Just
not
popped his
trying
head in and
it.
said no. And then, yeah, there's another door.
Yep.
And
right.
this door is also locked, so
I will check that.
Griff's just gonna go
Because-
sit on the edge of the well and wait.
oh come on, why don't you guys use the key?
Oh, yeah, well,
Use all of its charges. Come on.
yeah, right. How about not?
Aw.
Come on. Open.
I decided to play keep away if anyone tries to get the key because I figured we'll need it in more important places later.
Key away.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, there you go.
that would be 22.
Yeah, that'll pop the
I
door
rolled a
right
17.
open.
Yay! Right.
Door opens, and immediately behind it is
Yeah.
a small room.
Ooh. Well,
It is empty.
aw. Well, nothing in here. Let's go. At least it looks empty from here. Right.
Do we go to the abyss?
How about
I
no?
think we should go in the well.
I think we should go in the well.
Yep.
I'm gonna jump into the well.
We.
Wait. You should at least take a rope.
It just goes out in the forest. Already looked.
Tom didn't hear that last part.
Oh dear.
Oh, screw it. I jump right behind Tom.
Yes. Yes. We.
Okay. With a zipping sound, the two of you wind up somewhere in the woods.
All right. Griff's just going
The
to tip
rest
over
of you
backwards.
see your friends disappear.
Yeah, Griff goes into.
Okay.
That's
Yep.
for Leandra.
I'll go in.
And as Butchrum is the only one left,
Budrum will
the
stick
deer
his fingers
skull
up
animates.
and shout, "Fuck you, Sully, you prick!" and jump through the well.
Aw.
Oh, please.
You hate
But none
children,
of us
don't
heard
you?
him say that.
That's gonna make this next part kind of awkward. As Butchrum comes through the door, the circle where you guys came through remains, and you see Sully waving at you.
Kill
Big
it!
smile on his face
Oh, Sally!
Aw.
as his mom walks up behind him and takes his hand, and they laugh as they walk away. And you see Capnos has stayed behind, and he walks along with them.
Aw.
Aw.
How do you feel now, Budrum?
He's probably off to kill some other travellers with his mum and his dog.
Griff is no longer the ass, it's you.
Yay.
Yeah, we moved on.
Am I the only one here that remembers him trying to cut our fucking heads off?
It wasn't on purpose.
What do you mean it wasn't on purpose? Oh, it's an accident. Oh, sorry, Talon. I stabbed you in the bum. It was an accident.
He was changed by his father's evil experiments.
Whatever it was, let's get the hell out of here.
Okay.
I checked my bum. It's fine.
That's my favourite
Leandra
quote
can't help
from this
but
whole thing. I check my bum.
I check my bum. Session 7. I check my bum.
Roll a d20 on bum check.
Both hands.
I check my bum and it's fine.
There's a crack in it.
That wasn't there before.
Fuck you for that. That made me laugh. That should not.
Oh, honey.
That was dumb. Okay.
Leandra's gonna look around for the girls.
Okay. As you look around, you do see a bow on a tree. It is a blue bow.
Oh, they went that way.
Let's go.
Off we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Who is going to be tracking?
Leandra will do it.
Not Griff.
Okay. Griff in the Middle, my favorite band.
Not good.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a survival check to follow these tracks.
22.
Yeah, you're good.
Yay.
The tracks are leading you north, from what you can tell, and this is the direction that you guys were headed prior to your big imposition. And let's get some music in here. As you guys continue on your travels,
Yay, I
is
miss the
that
music.
too loud? Is it too loud?
That's fine.
Nope.
I think it's good.
Okay, cool. As you guys are traveling along, you don't see the girls immediately.
Okay.
Though their tracks continue on in this direction.
Well, she'll keep going that way.
Okay. You do eventually come across what looks like a campsite. And it does look like the girls stayed here overnight. And as you guys have been walking for a while, the sun is beginning to set. Do you want to continue going through the night, or do you want to stay here?
How many days has it been?
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was only one day, but I get confused sometimes. So.
Mhm.
Time magic does some weird stuff.
Oh no.
Do I have any sense of how far ahead of us they are?
It doesn't look like that this campsite has been here for all that long. It's probably been maybe a day.
She'll use the sending stone,
Okay.
and she will say, "We are on our way. We just found a campsite that it looks like you stayed at. Are you okay?"
Okay. As you send that off, a few minutes later, you hear from Maggie. Hi, Leandra. I'm glad you're okay. Yes, we are in Oakhart. Come soon.
Ah. I think knowing she'll tell everyone the girls are safe in Oakhart. I think maybe we should camp.
Sure.
I'm fine with
Yeah,
that.
we've been through a lot.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Anybody want to do anything? Any conversations you guys want to have around the campfire before bed?
I finally feed Fruffles.
Oh, Fruffles.
Bidrum will ask Griff. So, Griff, what do you intend to do with your share of the money when this is all over?
You know, I honestly haven't thought that far ahead.
I'll tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna invest in mine and Fishy's Tavern, the best bloody pub in the whole realm. Isn't it, Fishy?
It might be.
He knows it is. He'll be behind all the money. I'll be behind the bar, and you'll be lighting fires with your hands, scaring the shite out of all the kids in the front row.
So do you
sounds
pretty
pretty
much want us all to open this tavern?
We need who can play an instrument? We need music.
Hey,
Maybe.
Rowan, what are you intending to do with your share of the money?
Well, I haven't thought that far ahead either.
Well, I'll tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna learn to play the harp.
I already know how to be dealing cards. Why don't I do that instead?
A much better idea. Talon, can you play any instruments whatsoever?
No.
Oh, for
You sing,
fuck's
Dan.
sake.
You sing. I have
I
an
can
idea.
learn.
I heard about this from somewhere else, but we make a big box, right, floor to ceiling. We hire, I suppose, a gnome. Tie him on a rope. We dangle him through a hole in the ceiling. We fill the box full of stuffed animals and things like that. And the kids put their money in it, and they shout in, and they say left to right, down, up, and grab. And the gnome's blindfolded. And then if they get it, then drop out the chute. Kids win the prize.
That's a brilliant idea. Rowan, you're small.
You're smaller than me, though.
Hey, but I'm heavy,
though.
stocky, wide.
Well, that's true enough, I suppose.
Oh, what about
How about we just
tuna?
get an actual gnome then and do it that way?
I suppose.
Oh, we could use tuna.
Exactly.
No, we will not use tuna.
Why does everybody hate babies?
I know. I don't
I'm trying to
understand.
give the baby a job.
I
He's gonna
don't
need a
hate
place.
babies.
Baby doesn't need a job. You
Nothing
didn't have
in
a job.
this
I grew up
life
in
is
an
free.
orphanage, thank you. We had plenty
Why
of
do
babies
you-
around us.
Other
Specifically-
men giving me a bad name hate babies.
I don't hate it. I saved it.
So
You can't make a child work.
I'm not going to make him. We're going to pay
everyone
him.
has a choice, Talon.
Yeah. And once he's
So
old
you're
enough to
right
say
in the
no,
fucking
then
fuck.
we'll listen.
So, Leandra, I can count that when we reach Elkhart, you'll introduce us to some of your fancy baron friends and find us some investors for our new tavern.
I think I can do that, but I'm not sure we want to settle down quite so soon.
Well,
Not sure.
We'll get to Elkhart, tell them about all the monsters they let out, and then it'll all be over.
No, not for me.
Why
I
not?
want to find out why Oakard came here in the first place, and what happened there.
Right now at Staples. Get 20%.
Oh my god.
Whoops.
Advert.
What video game is that?
I'm just gonna go to Staples. What?
I thought is there another ghost that just popped out?
Wow!
What better way to find out how Oakhart got there than to lure people into our tavern and talk with them?
We can do that, yes.
What should we name the tavern?
Boodrum's
Tuna.
bollocks.
We name everything else Tuna.
Well, what would you call it?
Tuna's Tavern?
Oh, and we could put big horns on the sign.
Yes, exactly. No.
What we need is an ocean. We do it on a boat. Then we could do both at the same time. Put this having on the boat. Just sail around and
Yeah,
sell stuff.
be a
wherever we
tuna
are.
boat.
Tuna boat.
A booze cruise.
Okay. I think that's a good idea. I don't know where the ocean is, but
Oh my.
So who's gonna buy the boat with the gold we have?
In combat?
That was what was supposed to happen earlier when Woodward was giving a speech. It was supposed to be the Shark Tank theme.
We're not supposed to get the Staples ad? Is that what you're telling us?
Yes. So it was supposed to be the Shark Tank theme as he's going around pitching his idea to everybody.
I just figured that the
my.
Boodrum would assume that once they get to Oakhart, that'd be the end of their
It's
adventure,
over.
and he'd have a plan.
I'm expecting Tuna's Tavern in the future.
Yes.
On a tuna boat.
Just in a boat.
It could be a tavern on the boat, like a
Exactly.
traveling tavern.
Yep.
I thought that music meant we were gonna roll for initiative.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, what?
It would have landed better if I had gotten it at the right time.
Aw.
Some kind of tax evasion combat.
Rolling against Staples.
Oh, no.
Alright, Boodrum will go to bed satisfied, curling up, thinking about all the big ideas he's going to do with the tavern.
Okay, that night, Tom's going to discreetly talk to Rowan.
Yes.
Hey, can I borrow the thieves' tools again?
Sure.
I
What
wanna
do they
try
be
some-
wanting them for?
Pardon me?
What are you trying to do more magic stuff with them then?
Yeah, I think I can do something neat with this stuffed animal.
Okay.
What?
She will. She will very warily give them to you and just watch you because she's not sure what to think of this whole thing. But she's kind of curious, but kind of like, oh crap, what is he going to do with this poor animal?
So Tom's gonna like, I don't know, weave some threads and do some. Excuse me, sorry. Maybe make like a little wax cylinder in behind the animal, and it's one of the stuffed animals with ruby eyes. Something that looks kind of sweet, but also very intimidating. That only
Okay.
children's dolls can sometimes do with the ruby eye in them. And he's going to do magic tinkering and also make it look like it has a fork. I have a fork in my inventory. I'm going to like tie that to his hand and whisper something to it and set it up by Boudrum's bed. And give the things to a bath.
Awesome. That's awesome.
As he sets the tuna toy up.
Yeah.
Butchum, are you already asleep then?
Yeah.
Okay. Who else is up? Is it just Tom?
I'm still up.
Because he borrowed my tools. So.
Yes. Leandra, Griff, are you guys asleep already?
Leander's awake, but she's playing with something, and I'll tell you what in a bit. But so she might not notice.
If people are up, Griff will just go to sleep then.
All right. So the four of you guys are left awake. Any conversations that need to be had before bed or anything? In particular?
Leander's actually looking for an animal, just like, I mean, it could be a rat or a squirrel, or it could be something that she can get up to close enough to touch.
Okay. It is nighttime right now. So
Yep.
You're having a hard time spotting much of anything. I'll say you can see an owl up in one of the trees.
Well, that would be cool.
Cool.
Because if she touches it, she's going to cast Beast Sense on it.
Okay.
This is something new she learned. She just wants to try it.
Okay.
And so she'll sit at the foot of the tree once she's touched the bird and look through its eyes and just get a sense of what that's like.
Okay. You immediately are able to see much more than you could before through these owl eyes, as they have dark vision. Ultimately, the creature still acts of its own volition, so
Yep.
ultimately it looks around the camp a few times, and it eventually does make a dive, and you see it zoning in on a mouse that it's chasing.
Oh, that's cool. She'll watch. This is, yep, neat.
Okay. You're able to see it as it swoops in and grabs the mouse and takes it high.
Yeah, so the spell lasts for an hour, so she's just going to hang with the owl for a while.
Okay.
And,
you get to watch it as it dines.
yes, and as it goes through its nightly existence.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, Griff is going to attune to that necklace at some point during this night.
Okay. Yeah. The rest of you guys who are awake saw Leandra climb a tree, touch an owl, climb back down, and sit.
Just hanging out. Yep.
Okay. Anybody else?
After that, she takes her long rest.
Okay.
Yep, I do the same thing.
Okay. So
You
we've
want
got
us to set watches?
Do you touch the owl too, though?
it's up to you guys if you want to set a watch.
Hmm.
It's probably a good idea. Yeah.
I
Might
can.
want to, just in case.
I'll watch.
Okay.
We should probably do it.
Yep.
So Talon's going to take the first watch.
Yep.
Okay. Who will take the second?
Oops. I was gonna say I can stay up with him since I'm awake for the moment anyway.
Okay.
Griff will go second.
Okay.
Leander will take the last watch of the night.
Okay. 3 watches. um. So these will go in smaller shifts, 2 hours or so.
Yep.
Maybe a little bit longer. Just to round out those last 2 hours. But Talon, make a perception check with advantage because Rowan is helping you. Or Rowan is also keeping watch.
All right.
Yay.
I can't hear anything.
I don't think there's anything going on yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still
Nope. It was rolling, I think.
Okay.
23.
Nice.
Alright. Alright, Talon, as you look around, everything seems as it should, which is a welcome change. As the last time you guys were in these woods, there was nothing. There was no sounds, there were no animals, absolutely nothing. And now, the forest is alive again. And there is an owl eating a mouse nearby. You guys make it through your watch, and it is uneventful. Griff, your turn.
Roll a d20.
Rolling. It's 11 this time.
11, 12.
Okay.
12 total.
12 total. Everything seems fine as you stay up and you look around. Not much to speak of for your watch. And as it comes to an end, you go to wake Leandra. Leandra, it is dark out, which means you have disadvantage on your standard perception.
I'm going to light a torch. I'm not going to sit in the dark.
Right. So go ahead and roll a perception check. As you try to look out into the distance, your torch illuminates the immediate area, but naturally you'll have a hard time seeing out into the distance.
15.
Okay. It's kind of the same thing. There's not much going on. It just, everything seems right. And there are sounds, and you enjoyed your time with an owl.
Okay.
It is now the early hours of the morning, and the sun is just starting to come up. It's still quite dim out, but you can see the deep blues in the sky beginning to come about.
Okay.
And all of you guys start to wake up around this time.
And there's a stuffed animal holding a fork facing Budrum.
Yes. Budrum, as you wake up, there's a stuffed animal holding a fork next to you.
Budrum will scream and slam his warhammer down on it and stand up and announce to everyone, "Sully's back!"
Now, does that count as whenever tapped by a creature?
Yeah. Oh no, what are you doing?
So, I did magical tinkering to it, so I to play a message now, which is going to be, Budrum, you kept secrets from your friends. Now I get to eat you. And then it's just going to start saying a children's nursery rhyme in Abyssal. So it'll be...
Wow.
That's awesome. That's so
That is awesome.
Budrum will grab Griff. Do something! Burn it! Burn it!
Let me see if I have any fire.
Tom will grab it and put it in the bag of holding.
Oh, next time then.
I think I saved you from that, Budrum. I think I saved you. But
Thank
I don't
you,
think you should
Fishy.
keep secrets from the group anymore. I think if you have secrets, you should tell the group.
Thank you, Fishy. The only secret is that my pants are full of shit.
And that's a secret I might not want to know.
No.
I'm sure you'd smell it soon.
Tom will try and clean that up with prestidigitation.
Thank you.
Might take a few goes.
Okay, that was awesome. I love the ingenuity in that.
Yeah, magic tinkering adds like some minor effects to objects if I want to.
Nice.
I'll assume that Budrum didn't see Tom put it in the bag of holding, so he has no idea.
Nice.
Okay, as you guys start to pack up your camp, get ready to move on with the day, you start to follow the same tracks as before, I assume?
Yes.
Okay. So, Leandra is leading the pack with everybody. Everybody's following behind. And okay. Shortly after you guys begin your walk, Leandra. What is? Oops. Sorry. Ready to roll's not acting like it should. What is your AC?
Currently 13.
Okay,
She's got a shield in hand.
gotcha.
Actually, to be fair, at the moment it might be 11 because she may not have the I don't know. You have to tell me. She's got the shield, I guess, but I don't know if it's like poised and positioned for blocking.
Okay. It's gonna be fine either way. So.
I don't believe you. So I'm eating chocolate just in case.
Okay. There is a whizzing sound that goes right behind your head. And who is directly behind Leandra?
Notice no one volunteers.
I am.
Griff is in the
I'll be-
middle, so
I'll be behind her.
Okay, Talon, immediately in front of you as you are following Leandra, you see an arrow fly directly behind her head, and it lodges itself into a tree next to you. A moment later, you hear the sound of a whistle. It would be like a soccer coach whistle, as you would know it today, or for Jim, a football whistle.
Griff dives in the bushes. Just like the nearest
Okay.
bush. He's just going for it.
Leandra looks around like, the hell? What the
A
heck?
few minutes later, you hear several more of those whistles.
Budrum will slam his badge on.
Direction. Okay.
Leandra readies her shield. Actually, to heck with that. She's going to cast Barkskin.
Okay.
We'll give that a try.
Directly in front of you, Leandra, what you see is a monkey that runs up. And it has
Oh.
one of these whistles around its neck, and it climbs up the tree. And it takes a minute, and it stares at you.
Well, she stares right back at it.
It puts the whistle back in its mouth, and it covers its ears. It blows again. From right behind you, you hear another whistle,
What?
and you hear several more around you. They are getting closer.
Maybe we should go.
Yeah,
The
let's
monkey
move.
morphs into a person. And Talon, what is your AC?
It is.
Okay, we'll just say this. Does a 15 hit?
Yes, it's a 14.
Okay. So Talon, this person who has appeared, this man who sits in the tree now, holds out his hand, and a vine appears flying directly toward you. It latches on around your waist, and the thorns from the vine dig into your skin as you take 3 points of damage, and you are pulled upward in his direction.
I'm gonna shoot that guy. Can I shoot that guy?
Okay, well, we are rolling initiative now.
Yeah, they started it.
I did get my spell off in time. Is that correct?
Yes. you
Okay,
did.
her AC is now 16.
Nice.
19 for me.
Okay. Give me just. Let me turn this shit down.
Just a tad.
Let's see. There we go.
There we go.
Give me just a second to get these initiatives down.
Leandra can't roll high initiative for her life.
I'm just hanging out, hanging from the tree.
Okay, 25 to 22. Who's got 25 to 22? Anyone? Okay. Or sorry, not 22. 25 to 20. My bad. Okay, 20 to 15. Anybody?
Me.
Yep.
Griff got an
Yep.
18.
Okay, 4 of you. So
Oops. Sorry, go ahead.
Talon had a 19. What did Griff have?
Griff got 18.
Okay, and Rowan?
I have a 17.
Okay. And Budrum?
18.
Okay. Talon, Griff, Rowan. And okay, so 15 to 10.
Tom is 14.
Okay. And Leandra, what did you roll?
7.
Yuck. 7.
Ah.
Ow.
I'm just waiting back here, leaning against the tree.
Mhm.
Sorry, let me just finish putting these together. Okay. So, Leandra and Tom, you guys are actually going to go at the same time. You guys are in a group. Cool. Let me copy all this over. Oh, there's so much to keep track of this time around. Okay, so the person up in the tree, he looks at you, Talon, as the vine starts to degrade and you fall down. Make a dex save to see if you can catch yourself on your feet or if you fall prone.
Ooh. 23.
23. You catch yourself. So as he drops you, hoping that you're going to fall on your back, you end up landing directly on your feet, looking back up to make eye contact with him. And he lunges at you from up in the tree, holding out his hands, which are now growing claws. So, does a 7 hit?
No.
Okay. He goes directly by you. He tries to catch you, and you're able to duck out of the way as he misses you with his claws, and he rolls. He ends up actually rolling closer to the group. And he kind of looks annoyed that he did this, because now he's got Talon behind him, and he's got the rest of you in front of him. And now it is Talon, Griff, and Budrum. All of you guys can go now.
Oh, nice.
All right, what should we do to this
Wearing again?
bastard?
This guy in the tree, what was in the tree? What was he dressed like?
So he is wearing, he is definitely wearing standard adventurer's clothing.
Okay.
Can we
Alright.
see any more of them in trees nearby?
You could use your action to look around. You did hear several of those whistles nearby.
Well, that changes my plan.
Something to note is he does not.
Is he in arrow range or is he in close
Yeah,
range?
if you wanted to, you could use your bow and arrow. He's also in close range. He's not very far from you, so it's kind of up to you. Whatever you want to use here.
So
I'm going to shoot a flaming arrow at him.
Okay, let's hope you don't
Nice.
miss and hit the party. What are the rest of you guys?
Yeah, oops.
are
What's
the
the
rest of you guys
radius for that?
For
I mean, how are they? If I shot it, are they all close enough to get hit by it?
oh no, it would just be if you got a critical, they would all have to
Oh, okay.
maybe look out. What are the rest of you guys wanting to do? As Talon is loading up an arrow that he's gonna have to somehow light on fire.
Oh, I thought one of those 5 arrows were like fire arrows or something like that.
No, they do additional force damage.
Oh, okay. Well then, okay. I got a 25.
Okay.
Whoa. Yeah, I'd say that hits.
Was that
I
a
was
nat
really
20?
upset about him pulling me up. Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
20.
was that a nat 20?
Yep.
Oh hell yeah! So your arrow is actually going to do double the damage,
Ooh.
minus the modifier. So
Um,
yeah.
I'll,
So what are the rest of you guys wanting to do during this?
I'll toss a magic missile at one of these guys. Not wanting to do any actual real damage because we don't know what they're doing or why they're like attacking us. So I'll just do. I'll just do. Wait, we can only see the one, right?
You can only see one right now.
Well, I was going to suggest that if you guys are all attacking, Budrum could get in cover behind a tree and look out to see if he can see any more.
Oh, cool.
That's what I was
Oh,
thinking.
yeah, that'll
too.
work.
I'm already in a bush.
All right. I'll just toss a magic missile at this dude.
Okay, go ahead and roll the. Oh wait,
And
it
the
does.
cool
It hits
thing is that it
automatically.
just. Yep.
Okay. So Budrum Griffin, what are you guys wanting to do?
I will. If Griff's gonna look around, I'll get in cover behind a tree and cast. If I can. Oh, it's a bonus action. I can cast magic weapon on my warhammer,
Nice. What is that going to do?
so that will
Yikes.
does a +1 bonus to attack rolls and damage rolls, but it uses concentration, and it's a bonus action, so I can still do something else.
Okay.
I'll probably just help Griff look around, if that helps with an advantage.
Sure.
Okay.
Ah.
Is that what you're wanting to do, Griff? Is just look around
Yeah.
from your position?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Hopefully I did not just kill this guy.
We both might.
Yeah, I know, right?
Talon, Rowan, go ahead and narrate your attacks on this guy. How do you guys see it happening?
Let's see. We both kind of shoot at the same time, right?
Yep.
So these three, I guess I'll say they're blue because blue sounds cool. The three blue, like energy rays or whatever, if they will come and hit this personage, and yeah, I don't know exactly where, but up in the tree. So just kind of, I don't know, just in general.
Okay.
And if you need a number, that is 12 damage. I rolled a 4,
Okay.
a 4, and a 1, and then I get it's 1d4 plus 1, so I decided the extra 3. So
All right. And Talon, go ahead and narrate yours.
Okay, you said double damage, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Everything except for the modifier, except for the dex modifier.
Okay. I look very pissed at this man, and I pull back my bow, let the arrow fly. It rings true, hits him right in the neck,
Okay.
and does 18 damage.
Okay.
ow,
It was two
Nice.
9s.
Oh, nice. Okay.
nice.
So let's see. Holy crap. That's a lot of damage you guys just did.
I know, right? It's like 30 points of damage or something.
Okay. So from one side, Rowan spins to life these blue missiles that launch forward at the man, hitting him in 3 separate portions of his body. His Talon pulls his bow back and it smacks him directly in the back of his neck. And the force from both sides makes this man do a flip as he lands on his back.
If we're close enough, I attempt to high five Rowan.
Okay.
Nice.
High five over his body.
Yes.
Yes.
Why the hell not?
Nice.
That's
Yes.
just too cool to not do it. So, okay.
Yes. Awesome.
Okay. Let's see. Boudrum and Griff, go ahead and both of you guys can roll perception separately.
Okay.
Probably a good call.
Boudrum, as your hammer lights up, because you cast that spell, right?
Yeah.
I got a 9.
Okay.
Go. Nothing. 1 minute. Am I gonna have to use my phone? Yeah. Siri, roll d20.
Rolling. It's 9 this time.
I got 12.
Okay. 12. Let's see. So, Boudrum, you still hear these whistles, whereas Griff is kind of overtaken by the image of the man being completely forced over
Yeah.
himself.
That and this bush
front
is
of
really
him.
dry, so the leaves are crackling really loud
Yeah.
and it's distracting.
But Budrum, you hear the whistles and you hear one from directly above you. And as you look up, there is someone sitting directly above you, staring down at you.
I'll call over to Leandra and Tom. Destroy the tree.
Oh dear.
Okay, so let's see. This guy is going to drop down out of the tree directly on top of you, Budrum.
Ah.
He is going to attempt to, at least. He's going to try to hit you with a claw that he has on his arm.
Okay.
And you did spot him, so he's not getting extra damage on you. So, does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. That will be 7 damage for Budrum, as this man comes out of the tree and lunges his claw directly at you. It manages to slightly poke through a couple of the rings on your chainmail, though not quite enough to do a ton of damage to you. As he does this, he kicks off of you and disengages to run away. As he's passing through
Please
some of the
keep that one on.
trees, he another person comes through, barreling through the trees, and this is a big guy,
The snails are sleeping.
and he's carrying a maul,
Ah.
and he's charging in directly at Talon. Sorry, Talon.
Why me? No.
Let's see. Let's see. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, he charges in, and he pulls his maul directly over his shoulder as he runs directly at you. Budrum, as you watch this happen from behind the tree, you see his muscles begin to bulge larger than they were, as his voice also deepens as he charges in, and he swings his maul, and it finds itself directly in Talon's side. And Talon, you take 9 damage.
Okay.
He pulls back as if to swing again, and it is Leandra and Tom's turn.
Tom's gonna run up beside Talon and be like, "Wait, did that guy just pull you with a vine? That's so cool. How did you do that?"
I don't know, but it hurt and it sucked.
Yeah, that was so cool. And he's also gonna shoot an arrow at the mall guy.
Okay. The mall guy is standing directly next to you, so all you have to do is aim your arrow, your bow and arrow, straight up, and because you have that close quarters shooter
Yes.
to hit him.
Oh, it looks so cool, but you're not the one bleeding.
Well, he might be.
True.
So what is the attack on that?
That is a 4 plus 5 is 9. Does 9 hit?
It does not.
I didn't think it would.
And Leandra, what are you going to be doing during this turn?
We have 3 of them now. Well, one of them is down, right?
Yes, there are 3 of them. One of them is on the ground as we speak. It's the one who initially attacked. And there's one who is running off into the distance, and the other is big guy with a maul.
If I move, can I catch up with the one who's running away?
You can try.
She'll use her bonus action to cast Shillelagh,
Okay.
and she will go after the one that's running.
Okay.
I figure he might bring more if we're not careful.
Uh huh. And indeed, as he's running, he is blowing his whistle, and you do
Right.
hear several more whistles calling back in return from the
So-
distance.
She's going to try and take him down.
Okay. Sure enough, you are able to catch up to him. Go ahead and roll to attack.
22.
A 22 is going to hit.
Alexa, roll 1d8.
Was that all you wanted to do on that turn, Tom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all.
8 points of damage
Okay.
as she smacks him upside the shoulder with her club. She would love to hit him in the face or something, but, you know.
You said it was 8?
Yep.
Okay. As you smack him along across the side of the head, he kind of sways a little bit. You can see that you've kind of knocked him off balance. And he does look like he's about to fall over, but he's able to catch himself. But he does slow down significantly,
Good.
trying to steady himself. And you are now face to face with him.
Okay.
As another one comes through the woods. This one is a small girl, and she charges at you with 2 daggers.
Oh, nice.
And
This is what's wrong with children.
does a 12 hit?
No.
Okay. And what about... nope, 11's not going to hit either. So she charges at you, and as she dashes towards you, her first dagger goes too short, and she tries to do a stabbing maneuver as she lunges toward you, and you're able to jump just out of the way of the dagger just before it nicks you. And she looks up at you, and she snarls as she jumps back, using her bonus action to disengage.
Okay. And she'll make a tisk tisk kind of sound. Children.
Another one charges through the forest toward you as he heard the whistle coming from this
Uh-oh.
direction. And this one is another very large one, and he is carrying a greatsword. Similar to what Budrum saw, you see his muscles grow even larger than what they are.
Oh, dear.
And he charges towards you with his greatsword.
Okay.
Does 16 hit?
That's a tie with her AC, so I'm not sure.
Okay. So the way I do it is always attacker wins.
Okay.
So he's going to hit you, and that will be... So as he charges forward, he holds his greatsword overhead, and he brings it down just on top of you. Manages to get you right in the shoulder, and you take 10 points of damage from this.
Ow.
As he wheels around. You're the only one here. As the rest of your party is a good 30 feet away.
She says, that's okay. I'll take out all 3 of you. You just wait. She hopes
All right,
she's not
back at
bullshitting
the-
herself, by the way.
Back at the top of the order, the man who is on the ground has popped a health potion of his own. And he regains some health.
But at least he lost his bonus action.
Yeah, that's true. He stands up, and he's going to attempt to charge over in the direction where Leandra is. He
Hey,
is
now.
going to pass directly by Talon. Talon, you get the option to have an attack of opportunity on him if you want it.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay. So that has to
will-
be a melee weapon.
Oh yeah, I'll. Can I use both sickles or just one for that?
You only get one.
Okay. I'll take a swipe at him. Oh. 25.
Ooh, that's gonna hit.
Ah,
Brave.
Nice.
Do you get double?
Dice like me today for some reason.
Was that another crit?
Yep.
Son of a bitch. You're gonna get double damage again.
Okay.
Finish him.
9 and 10.
Fuck.
Okay.
Huh.
I just don't like that guy.
All right. He's not quite dead, but he does not look good. Uh, Talon, what does this look like as he runs next to you? And you quickly whip out your sickle. What do you do with it?
I slash and cut him across the chest.
Okay. As he's running next to you, you reach out with your sickle and draw it directly across his chest as he runs by. And you hear him cry out in pain as you turn your attention back to the man with the maul. You do hear him continue running in the direction of Leandra. As he gets over there, he is going to... He's not looking good. He's going to use Cure Wounds on himself. Because he's a druid. Why not?
That's druids.
Why is the druids picking on us?
Okay, so as he gets closer, he says, he yells at the big one, "Go help them out! They need help over there!" And a green energy starts to flow up his arms and kind of snakes around. As you see these ethereal leaves bloom outward. And his scar, his gash across his chest starts to close itself. And it is now the big group's turn. Talon, Woodrum, Griffin, Rowan.
Can I see that big guy that just hit Leandra?
Yes.
I'm casting
He's off in
hold
the distance.
person on him.
You're doing what?
Casting hold person.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
That is a wisdom save, right?
Blah, 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 blah. Yes.
Okay.
And you have to be a 14? Let me double check.
Hold on.
It is 14 now.
Oh, nice.
All right. Let's see his wisdom. Huh. Okay, his wisdom is not great. Yeah, he got a 9. So
Sweet.
he turns as if he's going to run in your direction, and his muscles completely get rigid. What does the spell look like?
So I imagine Griff just kind of stands up out of his bush, so his like top half is out, and he just puts his hand out and then just closes his fist like he's crushing a can, just making eye contact with this guy.
Okay. Is there any effect that would happen near him, or would he just stiffen up?
There's like a ripple, maybe like a faint, almost looks like a hand, like the same
Okay.
shape as my hand, just kind of almost like a heat wave that you see on a hot day looking down the road. It's just that a vague hand-like shape that just like holds it in
Okay.
place.
Cool.
Nice.
He stiffens up and he's unable to move. Woodrum, Rowan, Talon, what do you guys want to do on this turn?
I don't have the space or written down on my sheet, but I was gonna try to cast snare on the guy I've been dealing with, but I don't know what the movement is on that. Like how close I have to be.
Let's see. I will assign somebody. Mike, would you look that up?
What snare? Is that what you said?
Snare?
Yep.
Yar.
So, Boudreaux and Rowan, while that's resolving.
Not ensnaring strike, right?
No, it just says snare.
I think Snare has a 1 minute casting time, if I'm reading it correctly.
Yeah.
Oh, does it?
Whoops.
I think it might have trapped. Let me. Snare. It is a 1 minute casting time. And it consumes the rope that you use to lay it out.
So you can do that if you want to, but it will take 10 rounds.
No, I didn't realize
Yeah,
that.
he's
I did not realize that. Okay. I'm gonna shoot an arrow at the guy.
Okay, which one? You have the
The-
guy with the maul directly in front of you.
Yeah,
You've
I'll
got
shoot at the guy with the maul.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack.
8.
8.
Oops.
That is
That's gonna
not
miss.
gonna hit. Yep.
Yeah.
So, Boudreaux and Rowan, what do you guys want to do on your turn? You guys can work together, or you can work singularly, however you guys want to do it.
I'll take a shot at whichever one is being held by whatever this invisible, strange weirdness is. Guessing I can hit him. I think. I don't think he's right in front of us, so I shouldn't get disadvantage or anything. Yay!
Yep, you're good to go.
And that'll be. Let me check something.
What are you trying to shoot him with?
Just crossbow.
Crossbow bolt. Cool.
Yeah. Where is it?
You do have advantage because he's paralyzed due to the hold person. So
I'm sorry,
you get-
short bow, not crossbow.
Yeah.
Darn,
Still
I
fine.
could have used some of those arrows after all. Oh well. I'm getting characters confused. Oh well. That
Yeah,
would
so
be...
you get your sneak attack as well because he's
Oh yay! Awesome.
paralyzed.
Cool. All right. That would be 16.
Okay, that's gonna hit.
And let's see, that would be. I've never used this yet, so I need to see.
What about you, Bedroom? What are you planning on doing?
So
Ooh.
the gal with the knives.
Uh-huh.
What kind of armor is everyone wearing around Leandra?
Oh.
They all. So the man with the great sword and the man with the maul. Neither of them appear to be wearing any armor at all.
Mm-hmm. Not barbarians.
Yes. Yes. And the other two smaller looking folks are both wearing light armor.
Okay.
The druid looking guy is also wearing light armor.
Okay.
And I was shooting at which one? The one
Oh, I see what you were gonna do.
that's being paralyzed.
Yeah, you were shooting at the one with the great sword. Great sword barbarian.
just because I'm curious. And I've got damage when you're ready for it.
Okay. Go for it.
That would be 12.
Okay.
Yeah, I totally forgot she has a short bow in this game, not a crossbow. I'm like, wait, darn, oh well. That's okay, I can buy me maybe some fancy arrows when we get to this town we're going to.
Ooh. Did you
whatever.
hit with your arrow?
I did?
She did. Did you do
And does that
Did you
have a
do-
metal tip?
I
metal.
don't know, it just says...
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
So I can
That's
use
so
heat
cool.
metal on Rowan's arrow.
Yeah.
Ooh,
We'll go ahead
nice.
and add
Okay.
an additional.
Yes, do it.
We'll add an additional 1d6 damage to it. Fire damage.
Do I roll that, or does he roll that, or does it
Um,
matter?
Did you add your sneak attack as well?
I did.
Okay.
I did. I got I so 1d6 plus 3 because my dex is 3. I rolled 6 for the arrow, and I get the 3 for my dex, and I rolled a 3 on my
Gotcha.
sneak attack.
So
Okay.
on here it says it causes 2d8 fire damage. And
Oh
then,
shit. Okay.
Ooh.
and then it says, as a bonus action each turn afterwards, I can cause more damage. So if the
Nice.
arrow's embedded in them, can I just keep causing
Yes.
damage?
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
Ow.
So
Ow.
go ahead and roll your
That's
2d8,
cool.
but
Okay.
Nice.
make it happen.
So re-roll
Awesome.
d8. Oh, shut up. So re-roll d8. No, she's not compliant. Okay, we're gonna do it on the computer. Okay.
That's cool. So
I'm
Butcher
definitely
runs
taking
up-
snare out of my list.
4 and a 3. That's 7.
Okay, 7 additional
Nice.
damage.
Holy crap.
Nice. And you can reactivate that. So Budrum runs up to Rowan as she pulls out her bow.
Yeah. And goes,
And,
wait.
what does that look like, Budrum, as you cast that?
Budrum just runs at Rowan, waving his hands at her, scaring the shit out of her.
Stop, wait.
And then stop, and then grabs the end of the arrow and holds onto it until it's burning red hot. And then he
Nice.
says, "No
Nice.
fire."
Ah, I see.
Fire. as it flies through the air, it does embed itself directly into this barbarian's chest,
Ow.
and it sits there as he is unable to do anything as he's paralyzed.
Jeez.
Griff wanted to make a joke about how you almost had it. You almost lit that flame, but he's too focused staring at that guy. Holding him face.
It is now the small guy and the small guy's turn. So, small guy is going to make an attack out at Leandra
Yep.
with his claw. And 13?
No.
Negative. So as he lunges forward with his claw, it bounces directly off of your skin, and you see the shimmer of bark skin. And he starts running the opposite direction toward the others, running back toward Budrum. now that everybody has arrived, he is running back toward the group where Talon and Tom are. The mall guy is going to now make an attack toward Tom because Tom tried to hit him. And so did Talon. But he already hit Talon once, so now he's going for Tom. And Tom does 17 hit.
17 does hit.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Just barely.
Uh,
My AC is 14, so.
let's see. Oh, okay. So you are gonna take 17 points of damage.
Oh.
Eh.
He hit you pretty hard with his maul. Okay. As he swings down his maul again, this time at Tom, it catches you on your shoulder, and you feel your shoulder give a little bit as it continues to swing down. He takes a quick step back to wheel his maul up again. And we are now to Leandra and Tom.
I have a couple questions.
Okay.
Which way is Tom looking right now?
Tom would definitely be able to see you past this guy.
Okay. And a weird rulesy question, because now I'm curious. The little girl is attacking us, but none of us has attacked her. Is that correct?
Correct.
So if I cast Charm Person, since none of us has attacked her, does she still have advantage?
She, huh?
It's just a weird thing.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
If we'd attacked
Yeah.
her, even one of us, then I would think, yeah, she does.
Give it a shot. She's no disadvantage.
All right,
It'll
she's
be
gonna cast Charm Person on the little girl.
Okay.
It's gonna be a Wisdom save,
Okay.
and my DC is 14.
All right.
That was one of those things I went when I decided for the Wisdom.
Okay.
Yeah.
She got a 13.
Yay! She's charmed.
Leandra, the child snatcher.
Absolutely.
First
I should
tuna,
have a
now
second
this
name
girl.
on the party.
Staring at you.
Um,
Oh, go ahead.
Can I get her to attack for me?
I don't know if it works that way.
I
Does
don't
it?
know. I'm looking. Let's see.
I think she just sees you as a friend. Tried to get her to do
Probably.
anything.
Yeah, I think that's nominate person.
You
that
see
does
within
that.
range. You must make
Yeah.
the wisdom answer. If it is charmed by you until the spell ends, or until you or your companions do anything harmful to it. The charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance. Okay. When the spell ends, it'll know it was charmed by me, and Leander will holler, "Don't attack the little girl."
Okay. And as you do, her arms go limp, and she's kind of looking around. What
And
are we
she-
doing? Yeah.
I don't know. She'll kneel beside her. Yeah, I
Okay.
know. She's like, "Why did you guys attack us?"
Because we have to.
Why do you have to?
It's your lives or ours.
Why?
Because the eyes in the night are contracted.
The eyes in the night are what?
Contracted. You see, we get contracts, and the other guy across across the druid. Shut up!
You shut up, she glares at him. Just shut up. Let her talk. Go on.
Tom, what are you doing for your turn?
In the middle of combat.
I know we've moved on past the 6 seconds of this.
Yes,
round,
so somebody else's turn.
Tom's gonna be like, "Ow, that really hurt. Cut that out." And he's gonna shoot him with an arrow.
Okay.
Hopefully, get higher than 4 this time. That's a 9 plus 5 is 14.
14. That is not going to hit.
Oh wow, it's got a lot of armor.
Yeah.
And bonus action, Tom will use Second Wind
Okay.
and get
Get another attack off. Oh wait, no, that's action surge. You get health back from second wind, right?
Second Wind is 1d10 plus 3.
Nice.
So I'll add that health if you want to move on to the next person.
Okay. As Leandra has kneeled down talking to this girl.
Yeah. You still got an AC of 16.
What you
Leave me alone.
doing? Just calmly
right.
talking.
You hear the druid behind you start running away, and the girl watches him for a second. And she says, "Okay, well, someone wants you dead, and that's our job."
Do you know who wants us dead?
No, it's just the contract. And if we
Gotcha.
don't do it, then we die.
This is why they shouldn't employ children.
What's your name?
Leandra, As you ask her her name, let's see. Sorry. Plus. Okay, Leandra, does
Did I scare you?
17
Sorry.
does 17 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
London
Leandra,
fans are falling
you
down,
need to make
falling
a
down,
strength
falling
save.
down.
Alexa, roll 1d20.
And you
London
need to
fans
roll
are
higher
falling
than a
down, my fair
13.
lady.
Or, sorry, 14.
17.
Oh, no. It was 13, sorry. Okay,
17.
cool. Nice. So you are not knocked over as a tiger jumps past you and claws you.
Oh, nice!
directly in the back.
We've got druids on the field.
Yes. And as it charges past you and attempts to pounce on you,
Uh-huh.
it claws you directly across your back. And you are going to take 8 damage.
Good times.
And the tiger starts to circle around as if it's going to make another attack.
Of course it is.
In the meantime, it is Talon, Rowan, Griffin, Budrum. Your turn. As a tiger has now appeared on the battlefield.
Okay. So, Budrum
Heating that
will
metal ice.
use his movement and action to dash towards the tiger, and I'll use my bonus action to do fire damage to the guy with the arrow in him.
Yes.
Okay.
So that'll be 4 and 8, 12 damage.
Okay.
Jeez.
Nice. Nice. Okay.
I'm going to attack the mall guy with both sickles.
Okay. Go ahead and roll those attacks. Were you doing anything else on your way over there, Budrum?
No.
Okay. Just using your bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a nasty spell.
23 and 13.
That's nice.
What was it?
23 and 13.
Okay. The 23 is going to hit.
Okay.
What about Griff and Rowan? What are you guys doing?
I'll shoot another arrow at this person that. Is it Grip that's holding him in
Yep.
place?
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
I'm going
I'll
to shoot
try
him
that.
too if he doesn't go down.
Okay.
I'm kind of waiting
Yeah.
like a split second to see if he drops or not, and then if not, I'm going to hit him
cool.
with the Eldritch Blast.
Okay. He failed his wisdom
Ooh.
save earlier, so he
Sweet.
is still held.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he gets
That
that
would
at the end
be-
of each.
Oops. 24. Which
24 is going to hit.
yeah, I was gonna say if it doesn't, we're all in trouble. And I do get sneak attack on this. Yes,
Yes, you do.
I think. Awesome.
And
I
what about
couldn't
Griff?
remember
What
if
was
that was for melee and ranged weapons or.
It is. As long
But
as
I think it's
fast.
for both. Nice.
What is
Well,
your
I don't-
attack, Griff?
I don't know what the short bow is for next weapons.
Mine-
Oh wait, yeah, it is. I think maybe
He's not going to go
Okay.
down from this.
that would be
15.
15 will not hit.
Ooh, dang!
I am, but it looks super cool.
I keep rolling 12 damage.
Okay.
Excuse you.
All right. He is starting to not look so good. Talon, what was your damage on the mall guy?
9.
9?
Yep.
Okay. Do you want to narrate that?
I whip out both sickles. He's able to block the one, but the second stabs him in the leg.
Nice. As you slash this directly into his leg, pull it back out, he glares at you. He raises his maul.
I'm gonna
Now
pay
it
for
is his
that.
turn.
I'm gonna pay for that.
The other small one has now approached the two of you. Let's see. What's he going to do? He's going to run up and slide beneath the larger one with a maul, right between his legs, and try to hit Tom with a claw attack. Tom, 15? Does 15 hit? Tom?
Yes, 15 will hit.
Okay. Okay, you are going to take 7 damage from that. And
7 damage. Okay.
Talon, does 15 hit?
Yes.
Oh no. Okay. I think you've taken most damage already. Possibly. Okay, you take 6 damage from this one. You're
Okay.
pretty low on that one. Okay. As the boy springs up from between this man's, sliding from between this man's legs and jabs his claw directly into Tom's belly, and the other man brings down his maul directly onto Talon's arm. You'll take your damage, and we move on to Leandra and Tom.
Who does Leandra have left on her?
You have a tiger that is circling around, and the girl is still sitting in front of you. And there's no more saves, right? It is just charmed until
She's just charmed for an hour. And she'll tell her, wait here a minute. Don't be scared of what you see next. And she'll use a bonus action to change into a brown bear.
Okay.
She can't resist. She has to go after the tiger.
Okay.
And she could do a tiger too, I think, but
Especially now.
hold on, maybe. Would a tiger be better?
It's up to you.
Does a tiger get multi-attack?
It has
Do
a
it.
pounce attack, and if you hit with your pounce attack, then you get to use a claw and a bite. If you don't, you just get a claw.
I'll use the bear. I guarantee that 2 attacks.
Uh-huh.
Job.
And she's gonna bite and claw the tiger.
Okay.
Does Tom see this?
I think he might. Will?
That depends. Depends. Is Tom looking in that direction?
Tom's focused on the mall guy.
Okay. He did just get a claw to the belly as well. So.
That's true, so maybe he doesn't notice.
Yeah, maybe he's wincing away and
Again.
he's like,
Okay. Tiger's AC is pretty low, so.
Alexa, roll 1d20.
Tom will try and shoot the mall guy. Again,
Alexa, roll
with an arrow.
1d20.
Okay.
Okay. 13 and 16 on the
4.
tiger.
I'm assuming a 9 still doesn't hit.
9 does not hit. Tom's having a bad day. Both of those attacks are going to hit, Leandra.
Oh, nice. I did not expect that.
Yeah.
Actually, I should have,
AC
because the brown
for the tiger.
bear's normally 11.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I'll roll damage. Alexa, roll 1d8. So 11 on the bite.
Mm-hmm.
Alexa, roll 2d6. And 6 on the claws. So 17
Okay.
total.
Okay. As you charge towards this tiger, do you want to narrate how that looks?
She gives a mighty roar, and buries her teeth in his shoulder, and her claws rake him on both sides,
Nice.
sending blood all over the place. And she sniffs
Okay.
the blood like, that smells good.
Okay.
I warn you, she might do something awful with the awful at the end of the battle. We'll see.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Do it. Do it.
And Greatsword guy fails his save again.
Oh
He's
no!
still paralyzed. Damn. He's in for a bad ending. And
That was a great spell, Griff.
seriously. And the girl's charmed, so she's not doing anything. She's just standing there with her knives out. The tiger circles around again as it rolls away from Leandra, who is sniffing blood. And it is going to try to do a pounce again. And 15? Does that
Nope.
hit?
Nope.
Oh,
16.
okay. It charges by you and it tries its move again, and it completely misses the bear altogether.
And she
It's
roars in this way that sounds like neener, neener, neener.
I don't even know, but okay.
It's, you used to. It's a taunt. You missed me. You
Uh-huh.
missed me.
Uh-huh.
Like that.
As the tiger continues to circle around again. It is now Butchum Talon, Butchum Talon, Griffin, Rowan.
Okay.
I'll do the same thing as last time. I'm going to shoot that guy.
Okay.
Keep him
Nice.
held.
Yep. And I'll do another arrow because these seems to be working. And why not?
Okay. Butchum?
Some more.
I'll use my movement to close the gap between me and the tiger and attack.
Nice.
Ooh.
Okay.
21.
21 is going to hit.
I got an
Yeah,
18.
nice.
19, you said?
18.
18. Still hits.
Oh, good.
Um,
Haven't done that in a while.
and Butchum, what is your...
Roll d20.
It's 2 this time.
Oh man, I missed. It's a 6.
Yeah.
Oh.
The tiger is too fast for you as it runs just out of your reach.
Oh, but I'll do 2d8 damage to that guy again.
All right, make it happen.
Yep.
7
Plus 9.
and 7, 14.
Oh shit. Okay.
Jeez.
Um,
Plus 9 from me.
Okay. And Griff?
Sorry, I didn't know if you heard me first time.
Yes, I got you. What was your damage, Griff?
10.
10. Okay.
Holy crap. What was that, like 30 something damage?
Yeah, he's a goner. What attack did you use, Griffin?
Yeah, I know you
I
think.
used Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
I rolled max damage on it, too.
Eldritch Blast is awesome.
As the energy from the Eldritch Blast meets the traveling force of Rowan's arrow, they combine into one attack, and they hit directly onto the same arrow that they originally fired, which now causes the fire damage each turn. And the force of it
Yes.
knocks the man over and it bursts. The man is not getting back up. He's got a big hole in his chest. It's clear he's dead.
Sweet.
You guys took him down. Okay. Talon.
Who's okay? What's around me as far as the
So
enemy?
in front of you, you have a big man with a maul.
Oh, the mall guy's still up. Okay.
The one who went down was the greatsword. Greatsword
Okay.
guy. He didn't even get much of a chance to attack. And you also have a small boy who is using a claw, and he has recently hit Tom with it, but he did not leave the space after he did that.
Okay, I'm
still
gonna
standing right in front of you.
I'm gonna shoot an arrow at the shoulder of the small boy,
Okay.
and it's a 18.
That's gonna hit.
Damage is 9.
Okay. How much damage was it again?
9.
9. Okay. All right. As you loosed your arrow, is it a standard arrow or is it one of
It's a standard arrow.
the boom booms?
You know what? I'll do a boom boom.
Okay. Go ahead and add
Why
your extra
not?
damage as well.
Okay. Oops, I rolled the wrong thing. 10.
Okay. An additional. Wait.
So the double it would be a 19 overall. If that helps.
Gotcha. Oh, okay. Wait, double? What? Hold on, I'm confused.
I thought
So
you
you
told me
got-
to roll double damage.
No. Just
Okay.
Yeah. So you're rolling the additional damage for the force damage. It's an
Right.
additional 1d6 force damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
My fault.
with your boom booms, which is
6.
too good. 6.
Yep.
Nice. Okay. And he is not looking good. And let me roll this thing for him. Okay, so as you hit him with your arrow, he falls over and is knocked prone by this arrow that is now embedded in his shoulder. And he looks up at you with these big eyes. He's starting to cry. It's now
Real
his
quick.
turn. Yeah.
Because when Griff, the way I've kind of played this, anytime Griff uses these spells that he's kind of been gifted, he changes a little bit. Like his eyes go like inky black, like you've seen.
Ooh.
And I don't even know if he's close enough to witness what that right there just happened. But if he does, then he's just gonna look over and just really just kind of deadpan, sort of empty, just say he already made his choice.
Brutal. Okay. The boy stands back up and he makes an attack toward Talon now. Does 9 not hit? So he swings out at you with his claw and it goes short, and he starts to look like he's going to spring up to make another attack. As the guy with the maul swings it back toward Tom. Shit. 13? Does 13 hit?
13's not hit. I have an AC of
you-
14.
Okay. He brings down his maul and it completely goes wide and misses you. And we're back to Leandra Tom.
Leandro continue to savage the tiger.
Okay.
Well, the arrows worked so far so good, so I'm going to try that again.
Okay.
There we go. That's a 20.
That's gonna hit.
Okay. Sorry, that's natural 20.
Okay.
Plus 5.
Definitely gonna hit.
And Tom's going to use Enfeebling Arrow.
Okay.
Now, I don't think I double the necrotic damage, because that's not really a part of the... that's done after.
I actually think you do double that. You just
Generally,
don't-
it's any dice. Anything that you actually roll, you double.
Yeah. So you'll be able to double that too.
All right. Just one moment.
Go ahead, Leandro. What was your rolls?
25 and 18.
Yeah, those are both gonna hit.
She did a total of 16, 9 for the bite and 7 for the claws.
Okay. The tiger's coming around toward you, taking a long arc to the left. How are you gonna hit it?
So is it facing me yet, or?
It is.
Okay. She, with her bite, she snatches its ear and that tiger's going to have a torn and bloody ear now.
Uh-huh.
And with her claws, she'll slash at its throat.
Okay.
It won't be unless it's dead, it won't be a vital strike, but it'll certainly slash, more blood
Right.
all over the place.
And you said it was 16 damage?
16 total.
Okay. The tiger looks really bad off. Looks like it's struggling to stand up
Good.
after this. And what was Tom's?
So that's
Damage.
12 damage for the for piercing and 16 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And if he's still alive, he makes a Constitution saving throw, or his he does half damage until the start of his next turn, or
Alright.
until the start of my next turn,
Let's see.
because he's weakened by necrotic energy.
He is still alive, but not by much.
That's a
Okay.
DC 12 necrotic, or sorry, DC 12 Constitution save.
That would be 6. Yeah. Not gonna make it.
So Tom shoots him with the arrow, and once he sees that he finally got an arrow to hit, he squeezes the snake head that he got way back in the library, and necrotic energy bursts out of the arrow's runes and
Okay.
encompasses the.
Nice. As these black tendrils snake over
Yeah.
the man with the maul. Alright. And we are on to... those two are both out. We're on to Tiger, who is popping back into druid form. And
He wasn't doing so well in druid form, was
no,
he?
he was not.
Gotcha.
He was not. He's going to try to run, because that's what he's got.
Oh, do I get an attack of opportunity when he tries to?
Go for it.
Sweet. Alexa, roll 1d20. Ah, 10.
Okay, go ahead and describe how you want to kill him.
Oh, sweet. The bear just leaps forward him. It's like, no, you're not going to run away. I did all this work to keep. And she grabs him with claws and just buries her claws in his back
Nice.
and bears him to the ground. The other kind of bear. Never mind. And and then, unfortunately, guys, I apologize, but she will rend him and,
Do it.
tear him apart. And yeah.
Sound familiar, Jim?
I was gonna say, boy, are bears
Yeah.
brutal.
You do that all the time on Sundays.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, am I being terrible here? But no.
Oh no.
No, Eric has eaten zombies as a bear, so
Okay, yeah, because she's like, I'm going to eat you, because she wants to reward the bear spirit for helping her. That's how she's going to justify that, right?
All right.
Now I'm trying to think of how I'm going to justify how Griff is acting, and I don't know. I don't even have an idea yet.
Yeah, good luck.
Okay. We now have only 2 hostiles left on the battlefield. Druid's not going anymore, so we're on to Talon, Budrum, Rowan, Griffin.
Yay.
You've got a small boy who is trying to hit Talon right now, and you've got a big guy with a maul standing right next to him, trying to hit Tom.
I know what I'm going to do. I think.
I'm gonna go after the big guy holding the maul, because shooting a kid, that's
It's not above bound.
that's gonna be, I know, right?
He's attacking us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk up there
What else can tackle that one?
to that kid, like 5 feet away. I'm gonna put my palm out. Actually, I'm 9 feet away from him. To be very
Okay.
specific. 9 feet away, and I extend my palm. Still eyes all black, everything like that. And I'm not gonna say anything yet. Just without emotion, let's see what it does it say. A puff of noxious gas as I cast a poison spray right in his face.
Oh man.
He needs to make a Constitution saving throw. DC
Okay.
14.
Leandra got that cantrip too.
Nice.
He rolled a 9.
I think I have it too, actually. I think.
He
rolled a
rolled a
9?
9.
Roll a d12.
4.
He's also not looking good. 4, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. He's really not looking good now.
Man, I was hoping to finish it right there.
As he is dealing with the noxious gas, I would like to introduce him to 2 slashes with both with
Nice.
one slash with each sickle.
Nice.
That
Okay.
will do a 13 and an 18 to hit.
Both of those are going to hit. So the two of you together will do the
Nice.
deal the final blow.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
what does your attack look like together between the two of you? That is going to take this kid out.
I mean, maybe he just starts like coughing and gagging from the poison,
Okay.
distracted, and
Sure.
quickly cut down. I don't know. I'm just deadpan standing there, just spraying poison around.
I have an idea.
Okay.
How close is Leandra?
Leandra is eating a tiger about 10 feet away from you guys, probably.
Sorry.
Okay. I'm going
We have our
to.
very own cannibal now.
Or eating a druid, sorry.
No, we're not
I'm
the same
going-
species.
I'm going to go for the head if he's going to be dead,
Yes, he is.
and I'm going to toss it to Bear Leandra.
And she
The spray goes into the kid's face. He's having trouble breathing as Talon takes his sickles and drives
If
them
he didn't
all
try
the
to
way
attack
through
us,
and
I
around. Pops the kid's head off and throws it.
ow.
Damn.
And Leandra grabs the head and tosses it back, like, "Oh, we're playing."
Oh, Lord. Right.
Blood all
I'm going after Mr. Mall guy because watching these other two is like,
Yeah. Woodrum, you're also on this turn.
Yeah, he's horrified because he ran over
Yeah,
to
like, what
Leandra. He's like, Jesus.
Oh, sorry.
Woodrum, as you catch up to where the druid is being eaten by the bear, a child's head flies
Wow.
at you. Brings back all kinds of memories.
Obviously, I'm not too horrified by this because I rolled a natural 20.
Damn. Okay.
Nice.
So, how does this work again? When you
you
get-
will roll. Your allies are standing next to him as well, so you do get sneak attack. So
Yes.
you're going to roll double your damage, double your sneak attack, and then add your modifier.
Ooh. So basically 46,
Yep.
I think. Or do I just roll it and then double whatever the?
You can roll 4, or you can roll your standard damage and then just double it. However you want to do it.
Oh, cool. All right.
And Woodrum, what are you going to be doing?
If
Not covered by
Leandra
blood, right?
sprayed all over him. If Leandra has charmed the girl, will she respond to questions from Bedroom?
She is more inclined towards Leandra.
Okay.
For the bear eating her druid cousin.
Right. You can try.
If I try to take things from her, would she react?
Yes.
Okay.
That would be a
Yeah.
hostile move towards
Yes,
her.
that'd be hostile.
Okay.
Well, I
Well-
rolled crap.
Seeing as combat is coming to an end, everyone's being eaten, and we need a prisoner, I'm going to grapple the girl.
Okay.
Oh no!
What do you mean no?
Okay.
She's a murderer!
Go ahead.
Yeah,
make
roll a
your,
strength check.
Strength
Yeah.
check. And because she has the opportunity to use strength or dex, she's going to choose dex because that is her higher stat.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh.
11.
19.
Oh.
So Budrum walks up to her and she's just watching this bear trying to eat her druid friend. And Budrum tries to grab her around the arms and she quickly ducks. And as you do this, Budrum, she has a face of fury suddenly. Face full of fury. And luckily, it's not her turn yet. But she is ready as her knives are back up, pointed in your direction.
Yikes. Yeah,
Arm is crooked.
I rolled 46, and with my 3 for my dex,
Okay.
I got 11 damage. I rolled super low.
Damn.
I hate it when that happens.
Let me see what hit. Oh, it's enough. So how do you want to do this? He is dead.
Take
So
my
you can
arrow
try to
and
kill.
take. Oops. There we go. Just making sure I'm working. Just take the arrow and just do like careful aim and like just shoot him. Oh hey, everyone else is being brutal. Shoot him through his eye socket.
Nice.
Like in the head.
good job.
The arrow finds itself planted directly in his eye as he reflexively turns his head in the direction where the arrow came from. One eye stares back at you as the tail end of an arrow twitches and he falls over. Almost falls right on top of Tom.
Yeah. Oops.
You guys are
But you-
animals, man.
Sorry.
All right, we have one person left on the
We would have
battlefield.
had 0.
And it is now Leandra and Tom's turn.
You first, Tom, because Leander's thinking or something.
Tom's kind of like startled and stunned. He's gonna take out his healer's kit and try to save the guy with an arrow half in his brain.
Okay.
You're saving an enemy?
Could be a
So
dog.
Poor Tom.
no, normally that just automatically succeeds, but I don't even know if that's gonna work. He's just gonna. I'm gonna mark off a use. I don't know if that makes a difference, but yeah.
As you go to try to heal, you're using your healer's kit, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. As you go to try to stabilize this man, you notice that the arrow that is embedded in his eye is twitching a lot. And as you go to pull it out, his whole body starts to twitch.
Oh jeez.
Oh no.
He is
Oh,
clearly
no.
seething, and there is no coming back from an arrow straight through the brain.
Tom's a little shocked, so he's still gonna use the healer's kit.
Okay.
One use of that to try
You
and
pour some alcohol in it.
yeah.
Griff says, Tom, they already said it's either them, it's either us or the Night Eyes. There's no saving these. There's no saving that girl over there either.
I think I
Leandra.
She feels her spell snap. I would think.
Yes.
She noticed that. Yeah, and when the girl's knives come up, she will lift her bloody face and she will turn and attack the girl.
Okay.
Oh my god, you're not gonna grapple her?
I agree with Griff. This is horrible, but there's no saving them.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that's kinda-
god.
We're free.
They said it was
I
us or
tried
them.
once, but you broke it, Boojum. So
Hey,
I
they
assumed-
said it was either them or
Yeah.
us, and they're
Yeah.
like not listening.
Well, we
tried
can't
to
even
ask
read
why
the
it was so
contract
hard.
now because Leandra fucking ate it.
Probably yes.
We're freeing them from that.
Well, maybe if they see how we dealt with this band of Night Eyes, they'll think twice about accepting
Oh
another
my
contract.
god, you guys are like, oh, Jim, don't be mean to the kids, but kill anyone that crosses us.
I wasn't gonna kill her.
Hey,
until
those
you
kids
made
are
her
on our
do a
side.
Killer again.
I wasn't shooting at kids. Come on.
Tuna's on our side, so you should
Oh
be nice
my
to him.
god.
Oh dear. It's all your fault, Boodrum.
I'm just going along with Sunday. I horrify children on Sunday, and now I
Murder them.
have a
Now
day
you
for-
murder them on Tuesday.
Yes.
Oh my god.
All right, Leandra, go ahead and make your attacks.
Just
Do
remember.
you feel
it's
bad about it,
Boodrum's
though?
fault. Yeah. Alexa, roll 1d20.
She has taken no damage.
Alexa, roll 1d20. 20 and 17.
Both of those will hit.
Alexa, roll 1d8. Oh, ouch. Alexa, roll 2d6. I can do math. 12 plus 5 is 17.
Okay.
And she inherently gets blood all over everybody at the moment because, yeah,
Uh-huh.
she's a bit of a mess.
Okay. It is now her turn. She is going to make an attack toward. No, she's not. She. What is she going to do? Yeah, she's going to disengage, and she is going to dash with her bonus action. And she's trying to run away. So yeah, she will get sort of far. I mean, it's all happening pretty quick, so you guys are able to take chase if you wish.
Leander will let her go. I don't know about the others.
Okay.
How far is she from? If I move,
Yep.
how far is she?
I'm not.
Um,
I'm not going after. This is. Nope.
as of right now, she's still like in the middle of her movement, essentially. But just for the sake of keeping it more real, she is maybe 60 feet away from Griff right now.
Okay. I'm just gonna walk a few steps that direction and cast Hold Person.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh
And let me make my wisdom save.
I almost went with blindness, but just to see her run through the woods like that. But
Oh my god.
I just
She got
imagine that would
12.
slow her down. A 12, that's a failure.
Okay. As this hand forms around her and clutches her, she's unable to move. Statue of
Now look at the
Girl
group and say,
stands.
finish what we started, eh?
Rowan, Budrum, Tom.
Hmm.
Actually, there's no one between you. You guys can all go if you wanted to.
Nope.
Anybody can go right now.
But Jim
Nope,
would
I'm
wanna
not.
talk to her.
I'm
Nope.
Okay.
disengaging because I've damned myself enough.
You've got
Kind of child's head up.
You have a minute before she's free, so do whatever you
Tom is going to wrap a net around her.
Yeah.
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, we can take her with us and figure something out.
More
Okay.
children is what we need. We always, every week we get a new kid.
Yeah.
We are the child snatchers.
And I
I'm,
want to point out, Boudreaux, I was trying to keep her for questioning. That was my original goal.
Ah.
And
I
then
was worried that
I'm-
you'd lose concentration or something, so I was just like, I'll grab her.
No.
I'm kind of looking around at everyone and the battlefield, the bodies strewn over, looking horrified at what I've done.
She collapses inside of the net, and she looks back at you all with her face tear streaked.
Griff's gonna walk over there
Okay.
and just kind of crouch down. And he's gonna say, "Look, I don't know about this. Night Eyes, this contract. This is very clearly a dangerous line of work you've been dealing with, and by the way, you've been wielding those daggers. I can tell it's not your first time.
No, it's not my first time. I've done this many times. Just never like this.
So we have a couple of options then. You said you can't not do this because you die. Is that correct?
That's right.
What happens if we take you and you don't go back?
They'll find me.
How?
They have their ways. They always do. They always find. No one has ever gotten away from the eyes of the night. No one has ever gotten away.
Well,
And they know you. They know all of you.
you also said that your job's never gone like this before. So maybe now's a good time to reconsider your employer.
I don't do this by choice. If I did this by choice, I would take gold. I wouldn't bet my life.
Bedroom will kick her.
Everything calms down.
And then he'll ask, why do they want us dead?
She looks you in the eye. Why don't you ask him yourself? And she draws one of the daggers across her throat.
Oh my!
Oh. Oh, wow.
Well, that was
That
a
was
waste of
not on
fucking
me.
time, and
Yeah,
now Fishy's
that-
net is covered in blood.
That one's not on me.
Jeez.
Just saying. Is there anything
Yeah,
in the pockets?
just staring like, holy crap! What the heck just happened? 'Cause, yeah, that was unexpected.
Yeah, I have a feeling
We earned murder hobos tonight.
Yeah, we are, man.
started it.
Is Leandra still a bear?
I know, she will have switched back after she had a bit of a...
Okay.
Is the tiger still a tiger, though? Because,
No.
No.
right? He should have switched back. She
He
will
did.
search him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will say though, before you go to search him, as you watch her do this, you do spot a tattoo on her arm, and it looks similar to something you've seen before. It is the symbol of an eye inside of a 5-pointed red star.
So we have assassins after us. That's great.
Let's see. I think Leandra is the one who has it. Actually, it is the symbol of that you found on a coin from a man who you were trying to save originally back in Rose Lake.
Ah, yes.
Back on the druid that you were ripping apart, in one of his pockets, you do find a letter, and it simply says, it simply has descriptions of all of you, rather than just Talon now, and it says their lives or yours.
Oh my gosh. When everybody settles down, she'll show this to them and show them the coin she found on that guy back in Rose Lake. And she says, this was He was. They're part of the same group, and now they want us all. She shows them the parchment that.
How much am I worth? Does it say?
How much we're worth?
Does it have a
Budrum,
price tag?
Budrum, you've heard of this group before.
Yeah,
as well.
I recognized the coin before, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You said you had no more secrets.
Budrum has not said anything.
Can I swipe one of those fancy claw things, or is that like
Yeah,
is that
if you
like a
want to.
weapon?
Yeah, it is a weapon.
Like a
The boy has it.
like a Freddy Krueger kind of glove, or is it like a
Essentially, yeah.
sweet? Yeah, I'm taking that.
Nice. That's all that you need. You're already creepy.
Jeez.
I'm turning into a yeah. I don't know what yet. We're gonna see where this ends up.
Murder hobos.
Wow.
1, 2.
I thought technically murder hobos had to kill
you.
innocent people.
yeah, you guys are good.
Yeah, we're skirting a fine line, but we're all right.
You guys
Tom
are
will
good.
take the great sword and one of the claws as well. If there's
Okay.
another claw, right?
Nope, there was only one claw.
Okay, well, Tom's going to take the great sword.
Okay.
Where?
I
Plan
thought for sure at the start of this that it was a bunch of those green rangers. That's why I dove in the bush, because I was gonna use this guy's self to look like an
Yeah,
old
that's
one.
why
I'm
you
not like,
dove in the bush.
whoa. Yeah, I had this whole plan, but it completely didn't work.
Do any of them have like a cloak or anything like that?
No, they don't seem to have a lot on them. They have basic armor.
Okay.
The things of note were really their weapons. Though they don't seem to be incredibly out of the ordinary, aside from the claw that you've never seen anything like that before. But other than that, no.
Tom's also going to take some random scraps of armor.
Okay,
Are these claws like same damage as a dagger?
it is.
Okay.
It's a D4.
Leander will just collect this parchment or this letter. And basically, I guess she's collecting the letters of people trying to kill them.
Mhm.
And, maybe she'll frame them one day.
Okay.
So this is going to make the tavern a bit of a challenge. I think we might have to deal with this first, yeah?
Aye.
Awesome.
But why do they want us?
I mean, if I had to guess, I'd say it's probably you. I'm not important at all. That's just a guess. I don't know.
What? Because Talon was the first one they were trying for.
Mhm.
Talon they offered money for this. This is something
Is it?
different.
Yeah. Is it the same kind of letter that the wanted poster of
It
me
comes from
was?
the same group. It comes from the same
Okay.
group, and the descriptions are the same. Though, whether it's tied to Talon or whether it's tied to something else, you guys can't tell.
A year ago, I was destroying vermin. Now I'm part of this.
Now
Now I
the
did
fir-
this.
You defended yourself.
Doesn't make it any easier.
Leander looks down at at the girl with kind of regret.
Mhm.
I didn't want to see her die, but she was determined.
Leandra,
While we're talking,
when you were over at that druid, what size boots does he wear?
I don't know.
I'll go and try them on while you talk to Griff.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
while we're talking, actually, I'm gonna get my disguise kit out and like cut my hair and start making myself look different.
Okay.
So, I have no idea what night eyes. What was they said? I don't know what that is.
The
What
eyes
do
of
we
the
do?
night.
The eyes of the night. I'll write that down before I forget it again.
And the eyes of the night, is that something from this world? It's not something Leander's familiar with, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Leandra is not familiar.
Can I roll a history check or insight check or something?
Yeah, go ahead. You can roll history, and I'll give you advantage because of your background.
Okay. 7.
I'm going to have to go soon.
Yeah.
Can Tom roll history?
Tom would not know.
Okay.
What's going on? Okay, I have to roll. 15.
Do they have any food? Is there bags? Anything like that?
You can look.
Can I swipe a whistle too, just because?
Whistles would be good.
Griff's got his strange
You start to
danger whistle.
remember the assassins as a piano tune plays.
Stranger.
Grab me a whistle too, Griff, please.
Tom will look at Griff and draw his bow and arrow and say, "Wait, who are you? How'd you get here?"
I'll put slowly lift my hand and then press to digitate his pants so they reek again. Like, it's just me. It's just me. It's okay. I just don't want to look like me anymore.
Oh, okay, that's pretty smart. Okay.
Yeah, there are 5 whistles if you guys want to gather those. So, Budrum.
I got
what you know
15.
Yeah, what you know about the Eyes of the Night are they are a group of people who are generally brought into the criminal organization under the guise of something else, usually promised better life of some sort, or they are brought in as children, young children, and are not given the choice. And they are raised to be assassins, to carry out contracts which they do not get to negotiate the terms of. The contracts are presented to them, and they either accept them or they die.
Okay.
And once you are part of the Eyes of the Night, there's no way out. So they say.
I will return to the group with my fancy new boots, and I will say to the group, I don't know why this lot are after us, but I might have a friend that can find out.
Is
Do what you can, yeah.
is your friend in Okop by chance?
No. And I don't suppose we'll see him until he wants us to see him, so no idea. He'll show up though, if they're around.
Well, I suppose we should for sure put a watch at night now, yeah? And he hands Leander one of the whistles. So anybody else want a whistle?
Yes.
Yeah, all right, won't be you. I still have 2 more.
Hey, Talon, remember to rub the dead child spit off your whistle before you blow it.
It's hard enough cleaning my sickles. And Talon is very troubled.
Leander wants to go find a creek or something where she can.
Uh-huh.
Somebody wants to prestidigitate her clothes or something.
Oh, yeah.
Can you cast
Everyone line up.
cure wounds on yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Actually, before anyone does that, Leander will just cast. If everyone wants, she'll cast Healing Spirit,
Sure.
Nice.
and
Oh,
then
cool.
everyone can heal from it for a minute, and that should do it.
Hmm.
What does Healing Spirit do?
Hold on, let me read it to you because it's cool. I like it. Range 60. You call forth a nature spirit to soothe the wounded. The intangible spirit appears in a space that is a 5-foot cube you can see within range. It looks like a transparent beast. I'm going to say it looks like a white unicorn.
Okay.
Until the spell ends, whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the spirit space for the first time in a turn, or starts its turn there, you cause the spirit to restore 1d6 hit points to that creature. So basically, if we just stand around it for a minute, for the minute it's there, you each get 10d6.
Okay.
Wow.
That's gonna heal.
Yeah, exactly.
It's pretty cool.
Yep. It is a second level spell. And just for things, because you got me thinking, Jim. Charm Person doesn't have a concentration,
Ah.
so it lasts for an hour. What we need to be careful about is Bark Skin does have concentration.
Oh.
So each
Okay.
time I think that she takes damage,
Yeah, you got to make a
Um,
concentration.
she has to make a concentration check. Now, she does have a good con, but she still has to make one. So it's just something to keep in mind.
Okay.
Yeah, as soon as I cast that magic weapon spell, Eric hit me with a dude and I failed my constitution save.
Whoopsies.
Aw. Okay, so that's what we'll leave off for this week. You guys will make it to Oakart next week. um, so, as far as the combat went tonight, where do you guys think we could improve it? Just if you have any suggestions.
I still like this group thing.
I
Mhm.
really like it too.
Yep,
Freaking
it's
against
cool. I
you.
like it.
How about with like the descriptions of turns? How do you guys think we should handle those? Did you like everybody having a chance to describe their own, or do you want to? Because we could continue keeping the initiative order, so whoever rolled the highest initiative rolls in that group can narrate that turn. The next highest initiative could narrate the next turn.
I liked it this way,
I liked it
where
this
like
way.
everybody got a chance.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Because that way you can talk about what your character is doing. And, I suppose if someone doesn't have an idea, they can say, Eric, I'd like you to describe, or maybe have someone else do it. But
Right.
in general, if people want to describe, I think it's cool if they can.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah,
also
I
nice
like,
to be
I like everybody having the chance to describe too.
rolling dice while somebody else is describing what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it didn't feel like it was dragging too much for you guys or anything.
No.
No, I liked it. I thought it was
Okay.
great.
Cool.
Thanks for watching.